Hi, everybody. Welcome to ZealZaddy. I'm Scott. My pronouns are he, him, and this is our Magnus Archives Miami campaign. You can follow us everywhere at ZealZaddy. Tonight's episode is New Skin. The Magnus Archives Miami is, or the Magnus Archives is a game and podcast. The game was created by Money Cook Games, based on the podcast of the same name by the Rusty Quill. Both are fantastic. We love all their work. They're in their third incarnation of the Magnus Archives right now, which is the Magnus Protocol. If you haven't caught up on that one, get into it. It's amazing. And I mean, everything they've done so far has been amazing. And the game product, there's all kinds of new stuff about to drop for it. You know what? I need my hat. It just looks more Miami, I think. But let's get in. Oh, no. Before I start, the Magnus Archives Miami is a horror campaign that may contain material not suitable for all audiences. It may contain topics from deep personal fears to existential threats to humanity. Viewer discretion is advised. All right, and we are here and ready to go. Audio is on and ready. All right, why don't we go around and say who you are, where they can find you, and all that cool stuff. Why don't we start with Walter tonight? I don't think we've started with Walter yet.
Hello everyone, Shatargat here, playing as Walter North. Um, if you're interested in um, some paid TTRPG, you can find me on SPG with the same name, Shatargat.
All right, Nova.
Hello, everyone. My name is Wayra. I play Nova, whose pronouns are she, they, and my pronouns are also she, they. You can find me at Fake Shiny on most socials and over at Rainbow Dice Club in the podcast, The Tales of Three.
All right, Jack.
Hi, my name's Jack. I use they, he pronouns. I'm playing Sam Murphy, who uses he, him pronouns. You can find me on Bluesky and Tumblr as Flaming Hotrod-69. Um, enjoy the stream.
All right, Alder.
Everybody, I am Quinn. I use any pronouns, and I play Alder Hughes, who uses they, he pronouns. You can find me on Bluesky at QuinnBeckham27, and for this month, you can find me doing too much all over the place. This next upcoming weekend, I will be in a game over on the Pocket Dragon Pub on Friday night. They are hosting multiple events throughout the month for Women's History Month, so all femme GMs. We're going to be playing a Vampire Thirsty Swords Lesbians game. I will be playing in that.
Cool.
And then on Saturday, I am running a game, Saturday at 2 p.m. Mountain Time. Yes, that's how time works. I am running a game called Emergent that was written by a friend of mine that I was on the creative team for. We had our first episode yesterday. It's a 4-episode miniseries, and it went really well. They found a monster. They didn't die. Hopefully they won't die, actually, especially not in the next episode, because that would be really bad. Yeah, that's all I'm doing for now. I have a lot going on this month. I overcommitted myself for March. It's fine.
All right, that's plenty. All right, Satori.
Hi, my name is Chenoa Reed. You can find me at Zephyrite on all platforms. I play Satori Falk. You can also find me at Diceberg Ahead, pretty much anywhere, and that is a TTRPG actual play podcast.
All right. So back in the office, Sam, the you know the clock is ticking. Like it is like in your head now, even like you see the clock in the office, and you know how the clock, it like moves its dial, and you hear every click, click. That's what it's become for you as you've been understanding this is coming. But you do know you have time to research and prep. You have another full day and a few hours, not even just one day, like a day and some hours before you die or something terrible. What do you want to do with your time?
Still research. Anything I can do.
Okay.
Stop this guy.
Well, you do know that Iku said that you would be visited again by her. And you knew that she was a boohag, a thing of mythology from the Gullah Geechee religion or culture. And doing some research, you do find some interesting things that maybe I'll drop it in chat so that you can know what to do. I don't want to tell you what to do with info. So give me a second. I'm going to copy and paste it into chat for you, because I'd rather you be able to do something with it rather than me. All right, let me get it. Let me see if it'll let me paste it there. I sure hope so. Oh no, I want to paste it to just you. Give me a second. It's been too long since I've texted you anything. I wanted to paste it as a graphic. That is a dumb thing from Word. I don't know why it does that. Stop using Word and just use Google Docs. I don't know why I still have that stupid thing. Okay, now I'm posted. All right.
Okay.
So that is what you're able to find with your research time.
Okay.
It may or may not have any benefit to you. Maybe it will, maybe it won't.
Sam doesn't want to take any chances at this point.
While you're researching, what are the other three in the office, Alder, Satori, and Nova, doing?
I think I'd probably start by asking Sam if he needs any help. Because, again, I've got my list of the stuff we need to take care of, and Sam is at the top of it. So yeah, Sam, I don't know what you found already. If there's anything you want us to research, I mean, Nova and I can definitely look into some stuff if that would help.
So I've found some things. I don't know if they would work, but I think I would rather much try all of them at once. Again, I don't think we have time for trial and error. So we might have to run to the store and get a couple of things.
Yeah, say the word.
We can definitely make a trip.
Yeah, I'm gonna need salt, indigo blue
Satori's
paint.
like, of course.
Yeah.
I don't know if we have a broom closet here, so we probably wouldn't need to buy a broom, but just in case, another broom.
An army of brooms.
Maybe a fidget spinner or a set of maracas. That's all I got right now.
I'm
There's
not going to
no way
question
that
the fidget
Alder
spinner.
doesn't
but
have fidget spinners in their desk.
I was gonna
I
ask
was like, looking for
actually.
the interesting stuff. I don't have one. I have this right next to me. I was like, it would have been way funnier if I'd been able to pull one out, but Alder definitely has.
I actually do have one somewhere. Although I haven't
Like, what are
played with it in
somewhere?
a while. I like them. because I'm a fidgeter.
Yeah, we can get all of that easy.
All right, sweet.
Is specific shade of indigo blue paint?
Yes. I guess it's called Haint Blue.
Hate?
Haint.
Haint.
Haint. Haint.
Which you know is
All right.
like a southern term for a ghost
Oh,
or a
Ghost Blue, yeah.
supernatural
Okay.
thing.
I see. All right. Yeah, we can do that.
You probably actually know about the blue that it is it's used for making thresholds uncrossable by certain types of
Like doorways.
supernatural things, doorways, windows, what have you. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. We can go out and go do that.
Actually, I just had another. I guess this is a question for Scott. Could I do like a research thing because I want to try something?
Yeah.
Could I get
Yeah.
okay?
You can keep talking while you're rolling.
That's a 2. It doesn't matter.
Well, tell me what you're trying to do so that I know what kind
I
of
was
game
thinking like
intrusion to use.
I was thinking of getting like a water gun and getting like really, really, really salty water so that just in case I could use it as a weapon.
Oh my god.
That was what I want to research. Would the water dilute the spiritual properties of the salt?
That's so funny.
You don't know. It's worth a shot.
I'll just in case. I'll just have some extra salt in my pocket. If that doesn't work, just throw it in her face.
Yeah. Spray blast salt.
Yeah.
Get a super soaker.
Yeah, I mean, okay. So it sounds like you've got some ways to maybe keep yourself safe from it. Whatever's coming after you, have you looked into like, because it sounds like, and I'm still not sure I'm entirely up on everything that's happening or keeping all the details straight. It sounds like this guy who wants your grandma's stuff, like you might be able to keep yourself safe from him, but have you found out how to like, I mean, like, are we gonna have to kill him? Like, it kind of seems like he's not gonna stop coming after you.
Might have to. He seemed really adamant, and I don't want to give this up, so
So
we
what?
might have to.
Sorry, Sam. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just saying we just might have to end him.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
What is he capable of?
Yeah.
Like, what are we looking at here?
And as you're talking, Walter comes in and finally arrives in the office late, but typically late, unless he slept there, of course.
Hey, man.
Walter.
Hello,
What?
everyone.
What have you been up to?
Did I miss something?
I mean, there's a lot going on, and I feel like I haven't seen you in days, but
That's very.
Yeah. I think we have to have a meeting or something, right?
Yes, you were
Yeah.
supposed to do that.
yeah.
Yeah, we need to go over all of the... I mean, we kind of decided that we're gonna help Sam with his stuff first, because that's pretty urgent. But we can still kind of talk about...
Yeah, beautiful. We can talk about that. You want drinks, by the way?
I
No?
think I'm good, thanks.
No, I think I need clarity of mind, but thanks anyway, Walter.
Okay, your loss. So he quickly rushes to the office to hidden stash to see if there's any bottle.
Yeah, there's a couple. And a flask.
Okay. We have to renew this. Just brings one, and seems like he's kind of ready to get into all of the stuff.
All right. There is a meeting room that you can use. There's a couple of conference rooms if you want to go there, or you can just stand around the office and, in the center room where Corkboard is and Sam and Alder sit. What do you want to do?
We could just meet here.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Yeah, we're already here.
You
Yeah.
just slide a chair in then.
Yeah. So I guess I'll fill Walter in on like everything with. Wait, haven't I told Walter? I think I've told Walter about the. Have I? I don't remember. Have we discussed my
I don't
thing?
think
Not all, no.
so.
Okay, no, all right. In which case, then I tell him about the man with the red hair and my grandmother's staff and how I have like maybe a day left to live.
Oh yeah, and Eileen and Teddy are on the loose.
That too, yes.
Okay, I think we can handle this pretty easily with no issues. I mean, this is this is an important situation, and we can handle it somehow. Uh, anyways, uh, where do we start?
Well, we got a shopping list.
You have any?
so-
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a shopping list, and so what can he do? Your
Hey.
redheaded friend?
Well,
Oh,
you know that his name is Eco, and he
Mhm.
is a messenger of a mythological deity or being, and can potentially do a lot of things as far as turning your skin inside out, like your body inside out, can throw you into the air or against things and splatter you if in a connected position with his deity. But Sam, you remember him saying that he has been disconnected for a while. And he's been enjoying being disconnected because it's allowed him time to enjoy earthly delights. So you don't know whether he has these abilities. But he can also command other creatures like boohags and use them as facilitators of his wants rather than doing things directly. And he has a silver tongue.
Could I do a check on what other kind of creatures he could like use? Because I have research on specifically blue hags, but
Yeah.
what if he
He-
doesn't send a blue hag?
He can send different types of creatures that have died to attack you, so he can command the souls of the dead. If that, I mean, that of course is ridiculous because that isn't a real thing. He can call spirits like ghosts, or I don't think it says banshee specifically, but it does say things like different kinds of spirits that have different kinds of abilities. In religious circles, there's lots of different kinds of spirits that have different kinds of powers. And he can also have spirits possess animals and make them attack you.
Okay. That's less comforting, but I'm gonna fall back on an assault for now. Okay, guess trip to the store?
Yeah.
yeah,
I
we can
guess.
go to the store.
Yeah.
Did we want to make it a group trip, stick together and everything?
I think that'd be a good idea.
I think it's probably, wise.
Yeah. No.
Okay,
I think we'll have to take the
Uh,
work SUV then.
Okay.
let's stick together. Nice idea. I like.
Yeah. Especially
Yeah.
with Teddy being somewhere.
That's true, right. She's still lurking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
least
I'm
Teddy's
surprised I haven't heard,
tangible.
not gonna lie.
Yeah, I think bullets can hurt her. I think.
I mean, they did. It
Oh, okay,
was a
great.
little
That's
bit
good to
less
know.
effective. Yeah.
Mm.
But yeah, we'll go to the hardware store or something that has
Wait.
specific
Oh,
paint
paint.
colors.
Right, I was about to say, because I was like, they don't sell salt at hardware stores last I checked, right?
Yeah, I don't think Walmart has Haint Blue, so
That's true too.
Yeah, you'll probably have to have it mixed.
yeah.
Ah, okay.
But you do have a staff that has that color, so you could use that.
Oh, so I just show them the stuff and was like, could you get me this
They're
color?
like
Yep.
some weird cosplay bros.
So how are you all
You
going?
match the
Are you
colors.
taking Satori's truck? You
we're
going
taking-
together?
Oh, we're going
We're
the
going
the work
separate.
SUV.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
going together in the work SUV.
Okay. It's a nice fit. Comfy. It's only 5
Mhm.
of you. Perfect fit. AC on or... Yeah, probably. It's Miami. You probably want the AC on.
Yeah.
You get to the hardware store and you can find whatever you need to find. While you're walking around in there, Satori, you walk past an aisle, and when you look down it, you see at the end of the aisle a brown hair. And then when you look at it, it hops away down, disappears, across the aisle.
I'm gonna casually just walk down the aisle and follow it.
Okay. The rest of you are getting like brooms and paint and all that stuff.
Yeah.
All right. And you go down the aisle and you see, you get to the middle of the Home Depot or whatever, and the rabbit, the hare, is a little further down in the lumber section, and it's just it's not facing or anything. It's just sitting in the middle of the aisle, and somebody walks past it, doesn't even notice it.
I'm like kind of convinced that it's here to show me something. So I'm gonna continue to walk up to it.
And it hops into a bunch of lumber, like into like the middle of in between the aisles where there's the space between all the wood.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you'd have to like duck down and go into there.
Yeah, why not?
Okay. It's a rabbit. Probably
Yeah,
get
into
it
the
out of there.
darkness of the lumber pile.
Yeah, so you go in there and you get near the rabbit and you find yourself face to face with this woman naked in the lumber. And she smiles at you, and when she smiles, she has teeth that are sharp, and she blows this powder into your face. Can you make me a might defense roll?
I sure as hell can. Okay. I did get a bunch of new things too, so I'm gonna... Okay, yeah.
You disappeared. Oh, there you are.
Okay, so that's a 16, and I have a 14 to my might pool. Oh, wait, I have a might defense. I'm actually trained in might defense.
Oh, nice. So you rolled a 16, but you're trained.
Yes.
So the 16 was not including the addition. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you feel this stuff you feel your body start to like shut down, but you're strong enough to push away and resist it.
Mm-hmm.
And she starts walking towards you, but you're functional. You can tell though that if you feel your muscles trying to tighten on you, and your body is resisting this.
I am
Where
gonna
you going,
scramble.
Satori, you need to come back. Me and you got words. We have a conversation to have.
I'm just gonna back out from where I came in.
Make me a speed defense roll.
Okay. That was a 2.
Oh, okay. So she comes at you fast and she grabs your hand and she licks the end of your finger where you have that blue dye on you. and she snaps hard. Give me a,
Ugh.
and you take 2 wounds and 1 stress as she
Okay.
bites your finger off, the fingertip off with those teeth. I can taste it on you. You're gonna bring it to me if Efua is not. You understand me? Eco will
Damn,
not
you
be
smell
happy.
bad. And I'm gonna try and like fling some salt that I'm assuming I have just in my
You have
pouch.
it all the time, it seems now.
Yeah. I feel
Oh,
like it's
God.
canon.
You're the
And
salt
I
man,
just
salt woman.
kind of like spray it as I like push myself back out of this lumber pile.
And you push yourself back, the salt flies, and when you fall back, you see in there's nothing. And your finger is in pain. It's throbbing.
Is it like bleeding too?
Yeah, the fingertip is bitten off where the blue was on one of them.
Gah! No! Ah!
Alder, you and Nova see Satori fall out from some lumber and yell out, and there's blood coming, there's blood on her finger. Maybe she got cut in the wood.
Holy fuck, Satori, are you okay?
Well, I think we should probably get out of here as soon as possible. Just gonna like take my shirt and like wrap it around my finger as I like hold it to my side. But whatever that thing is that's following Sam is definitely on the lookout. Oh, she does not smell good at all.
Yeah. She's gross.
Walter, you turn and you see them all gathered around Satori. Sam, you see them too. And Satori's getting up, finger wrapped by her jacket, and you can see a little bit of blood coming through it.
I'm gonna walk up to her and ask her what happened. What? Are you okay?
Is there a problem?
And my finger got eaten off.
What?
Yeah.
In a place like this?
Yeah, well, whatever
Why?
this boo hag is,
Oh, she's
a nasty thing.
Well, you're lucky she licked into my ear the last time I saw her.
Well, she did lick my fingertips, but she decided to take one with them.
Sounds kinky a little.
Walter!
What?
What?
I don't know if this is the exact time to start making jokes about the weird naked lady I saw in the lumber pile.
I told you kind of serious about it. I don't know.
Okay. We should get out of here though if she's
Yeah, we should check out.
here. And no, I don't have any salt on me, so I'm just gonna wait.
I mean,
And
like,
check out.
we should probably ask that they have like a first aid kit here, right? Like that obviously needs to be like cleaned and tended to.
That too.
Oh, I was just gonna wait.
That's
What is-
probably not. Actually, do you have a lighter?
Yeah, of course.
You are not going to cauterize that with a lighter. I know that's not what you're saying.
I mean,
That's
we don't have
fine.
it.
It's just the tip.
What is with this group?
That wasn't meant to be a euphemism. It's just phrasing. I promise.
No,
But still,
that's not what I meant.
All the more reason why a cauterization would work better. It would just kill all the germs. We wouldn't need to get a first aid kit.
Is there even any germs in a figmented paranormal boo hag?
No, but there probably are in your jacket in the air.
Oh yeah, this jacket
That's
is.
yeah.
No offense.
I haven't been home in a while.
Walter will start to check the surroundings a little with some excited face.
And when you look up in the wood area where she had fallen out of, you see a form in there, but it's ghostly, but not fully corporal.
Like,
What?
Walt starts to look at like squeezing his eyes, like trying to understand what it is.
And it fades into the wood on one side.
I'm not smelling or tasting anything right now being near this, am I?
That's a good question. Hold on, I'm gonna roll a die. If you
I'm
do,
gonna
you
feel-
won't like the smell.
I'm gonna
Say, I
feel
don't know
bad for
why.
Alder.
Yeah.
Never good.
Just
It's been good
briny,
once.
brackish.
You do not smell anything.
Okay.
Well, that was a rarity.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check out. Are you guys ready to go?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the van. Could someone come with me just so I don't get jumped by this thing?
Yeah, I'll go with you.
All right.
I'm pretty sure there's a first aid kit in there anyway.
Probably. Yeah.
Well, you still have to. Are you gonna come back for the paint, or are you gonna wait for the paint?
Oh, we're checking out for. I thought we have the paint. Or do we need
They
to
have to
wait
mix
for
it.
them to finish? Oh, so we're here for a while. Okay.
For a little
Hex
while.
faster!
I mean, we could always, like, we need to make more stops today, right? Like, we could always have some people go on and pick up more stuff, and some of us wait here for the paint, and then you come back and pick us up. Or since we know this thing is following us, do we not want to split up?
I think we shouldn't split up because it just attacked Satori.
I'm fine, it's okay.
Go away, bastard! Get away from my friends! No worries. I handled it.
Oh,
I started leaving the place.
okay.
Can I
Yelled
roll
at it and it ran
some
away?
sort of like insight? Because Walter is acting much
Yeah,
weirder
than
Then-
usual.
usual.
Do you have any skills at like detecting?
I
things like
have
that?
perception, and I also have like Watcher's know-how. Actually, I do have gut feeling. I did just get that
You could use that.
gut
Could I do a
feeling.
perception roll too? Because it's actually starting to
It's
get.
more than
or-
just perception. I mean, obviously
Oh,
he's
okay.
acting weird, but he's always acting
Yeah.
weird.
Okay.
This is just a new form of weird for Walter.
Yeah.
Hold on, I have to open up the PDF. I have to look at that one.
Because at first I was just like, we haven't seen Walter in a few days. Maybe he's just like excited to see us. And then I remembered that Nova has a twin sister, and so now I'm concerned that Walter
That's
isn't
true.
Walter.
Hey!
Or at least, not the same Walter.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a mimic.
Being so happy and nonchalant.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe he actually slept. It's fine.
Yeah, maybe he just actually needed a day off.
I am you. I am me. I am everything you wanna be.
I'm kidding.
Okay. Yeah, that doesn't really pertain. It's for making
Okay.
decisions.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it would just be a straight roll, I'm assuming then.
I don't know what you're rolling for. What are you rolling to try
Well-
and discern?
Discern the sanity of Walter and whether or not.
Do you need to roll for it? You know.
I mean, I'm
He's
suspicious.
definitely acting different. I'll just
Okay.
say that. I mean, it's
Definitely
not hidden.
something. Okay, I'll take that. Definitely something is.
Maybe it's the first time you've seen him fully sober.
Yeah, well,
That's such a Big shift.
He's happier, sober. I don't know.
Sobers?
We're just
Are we-
waiting for
Are
the
we
paint.
deciding to like hang out at the and wait for the paint?
I
We
think
might
so.
as well.
Yeah, we need that
honestly.
paint.
And yeah.
I will give you a perception check, Satori and Sam, because you both mentioned.
Oh, just in general?
perception, and
Okay.
and there was something you were doing that might suggest something,
Okay.
although not.
I got
too easy.
an 8.
Yeah, that's not a thing.
I'm trained.
I got a 17, and I'm trained
Oh,
too.
that's better.
Sam,
Thank God.
the air conditioning's running in here. I mean, it's not running hard. You know, Home Depots are never really cold. But Walter is kind of sweaty. You can see he's sweating a little bit, like more than
Walter,
normal.
are you okay? You're like sweating.
What do you mean? I mean, yeah, I feel a little bit hot, but that happens to people sometimes.
Yeah, but not you or most of us.
Can
Are
I
you okay?
can I poke Walter?
Like,
Sure.
I'm gonna
check
poke
if he's got
Walter.
like a fever or something.
He's a little
Just-
warm.
Maybe that's because the drink I took. I don't know.
What'd you drink?
Um,
What did you have in the office? Whatever you had. In the office.
not sure if it was vodka or scotch. It was just a
What?
bottle.
Okay.
Water wouldn't do this to you.
You
I think it would do the opposite.
you were warm yesterday too when you were doing that weird thing, looking around for someone who wasn't there. You said we heard chanting, right?
Um,
You
yeah.
actually scorched
actually,
the ground you were standing on, Walter.
what? What?
Yeah, like the grass was dead.
I mean, I didn't realize. Sorry about it, I guess.
No,
But
don't be.
after having the shower and having the new phone, I feel a little bit better now. By the way, my phone had some sort of unwanted issues, so I bought a new. I had to buy a new phone and new number as well.
Okay. You got.
Do you know
got
your
that
old
phone?
number is?
Yes.
Could you? I mean, I don't know how in-game meta this would be, but would this Walter know the old phone number?
Yeah, he gives the correct number for him.
Okay. All right.
You
Okay.
sure you're feeling okay, Walter?
May I ask, what the hell are you talking about right now? I thought that this is Sam's family situation, not me.
I mean, we're all dealing with stuff. I'm
Yeah,
just
we're
saying.
Yes.
we're all going through a dark night of the soul, sort of.
And I had to deal with lots of my own stuff as well, while I was alone and trying to figure out some things. And yeah, sometimes I can fail on those kind of stuff because no one is perfect. But now I'm trying to be more friendly, trying to be a group here.
No, I can see that. That's why
Okay,
I want to
that's-
make sure that you
Yeah.
are
Is that too much
okay.
for you? Is that
No.
too much for
It
you?
was just sudden. That's all. We're not-
Unbelievable.
Also, we did see a double of Nova, so we're also a little paranoid. It's her
What?
twin, but we didn't know she had a twin. It's fine.
Yeah, surprise.
That's part of it.
I have an evil twin.
I thought that our new kid was some sort of normal person, at least for our standards. And no one even bothered to give me a notice about it.
There's
Well,
a lot going on.
there was a lot
Actually,
that happened yesterday.
I
And
There's a
sent
lot
a
going
message in
on.
the group
lost your
chat.
phone.
Walter?
So
If I remember correctly, I asked a question back in the office. Like, if there's anything we should know, we have to put this on the table so everyone knows what's going on or what's waiting for us.
Walter,
That's
Yes.
fair.
I felt that Sam's issue was a little more pressing.
Yeah, because I
Mine-
got like a day.
Yeah, and like at the time, my issue hadn't come up yet. Um,
So we do we have to wait for an issue to, I don't know, put us in a danger or something?
I don't know, do we?
No?
Okay.
Okay,
This was great.
All right, your paint's
Productive.
done.
thank
I
you.
pick up the paint.
Can we focus on the biggest problem on the list right
We
now,
are.
please?
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Okay. I mean, if you don't want me to hang around with you, you can just say that. I can
No
wait you
one-
No,
outside
no,
or
no, no,
something.
no.
Definitely
one said that, Walter.
want you here, Walter.
We're just making sure everybody's okay. Because lots
So,
has been happening.
Can
like
can you tell? So can you tell me what the fuck is you are a little bit sweetie, Walter? You are acting weird, What the fuck is this?
Sorry, I'm having a really hard time keeping a straight face. I don't think I've ever
Me
seen
too.
you be so emotive.
Yeah. Okay.
We care. We are all a team here, Walter. You know, but when somebody starts acting different, whether or not we like it, we still gotta check in on them. So,
Okay, so,
I feel
when
like
I'm
your
trying to-
reaction is a little bit dramatic, but we can talk about this later if that's
In the
gonna be-
When I'm
office.
trying to be a part of the team, my actions are weird.
I mean, they were a little bit, but I appreciate you being here and that you
Yes.
are trying to be a part of the team because we like you being a part of the team.
Nova's gonna take the paint and thank the guy.
Yeah, and
Yep.
yeah,
Are y'all okay?
we're gonna head out.
It's like when the parents
yeah, we're
fight in the
fine.
grocery store.
We're just having like a friendly dispute. Don't worry about us.
He gives you the ticket to pay at the register. And you go out and you get all your stuff that you needed.
Appreciate it.
Sweet. Okay. So we head back to the office.
Yeah, you get back in the car, head back to the office.
Yeah.
Well, you still
We
need to
get,
get salt.
like, a-
So
Oh,
Yeah.
I just
You
assumed
gotta go
Satora
to
just
the
had
store.
like a butt ton of it.
Oh,
So,
maybe.
but we can swing by
don't
and
know
get
how-
more.
Yeah,
Two-
we'll
I don't
probably
think
just
there's
get a
such
couple pounds, like just a big
Yeah.
bag. I'll just run in or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you get salt. You get back to the office. You're in the office.
Did we get
Okay.
the maracas?
Maracas.
Or the fidget spinners, right? Crap. Did we get those?
I
mean, do they
think
sell fidget
Alder
spinners at, like-
probably.
Okay,
had
then that's
one.
fine. Yeah. Then
Yeah, Alder had
Yeah.
one.
Alder
Yeah.
probably did. I'm
Okay.
just gonna assume Alder did. Are we
Yeah.
setting all
Oh,
this up in the office? Like, do you think it's okay if we paint on stuff in the office?
No,
Oh, well,
crap.
you don't think Sienna would appreciate you painting the office?
If we explained that it was a life or death situation, do you think she'd understand?
suddenly get new door trim.
I mean, you
I
can
feel like
just
if we
ask
get
for,
a good job,
for forgiveness instead of permission.
True.
that's usually the mentality I. go
Hopefully,
with.
I can live to ask for forgiveness in this works. So we're gonna paint the office door
Ian,
threshold.
are we sure the office is the safest place? Since the office is like not a real building.
But where else would we go?
Also, we shouldn't mess with things like messing with stuff in the building. Eileen doesn't like that.
Crap! Right, the ghost.
Fuck.
lady.
Eileen wants everything to
Um,
stay the same.
We could always go to my place. I haven't been staying there.
Okay, that's.
I
Honestly,
have an
The
more
apartment
door,
too.
yeah, the door got replaced.
Let's go to Nova's because having a door is important. I think.
Oh, yeah. It should be fixed by now.
Yeah, it was fixed a while ago.
Oh, either or then. Doesn't matter where we go.
Okay.
The only downside with my place is Teddy knows I live there.
I don't know if they know where I live, so
I feel like Teddy could find us anyway.
Mhm.
I bet.
Yeah, I think we should just always, now that we know that she's on the loose, we should kind of just always be prepared for her.
Yeah.
Do we have any
Yeah.
idea where she's gone? Like, she hasn't been spotted, there's been no more murders or anything like that. Have we been keeping an eye on, like, where
I
she
don't
could
know.
be?
I could look at the news reels.
I can check
You
and
are the
see.
brain team. If there's an issue, you should know. I think, right? If you didn't hear anything, at least for a while, I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair.
So
I can pull up my laptop and check.
Okay, you pull up your laptop. You do some some cursory searching in the places that would be for you cursory searching,
Mhm.
and there's been no new
by the way,
crimes or potential crimes.
Walter is watching the screen. Like,
Okay,
Okay.
She types so fast, it is very hard to see what she's typing in to get to where she's going, but
Nice.
she does. Yeah.
Do you have any insights, Walter? Any expertise on what we're dealing with?
I don't know. After the attack and what happened back in that church place, I don't know. Anything might happen. But if there's no any weird massacre and stuff, I don't know.
All right. Well, what did we decide that we're gonna post up? Might be good to have Kyle with us too.
Uh,
yeah, maybe.
oh wait, I actually don't know because I just remembered Nova, your sister, could show up.
I don't know if she knows where I live yet, to be fair.
She
We
did
are
show
in
up to your work, though.
nearly the same amount of danger anywhere we go.
Yeah.
Touche.
It doesn't really matter to me. It's up to you guys.
Walter, you're saying?
Well, I can go get Kyle, and we can go to Nova's. We can go to my house.
Okay,
We'll
I
figure
have
it out.
2 questions.
Sure.
First, is Kyle new team member now?
No, he's under protection technically.
Why?
Because he's involved with Teddy.
Oh,
Okay.
and 2, um, please do not take it wrong, but should we kill Noah's twin in this case?
And she be
So-
killed?
That's the thing. I thought she was dead. Turns out she's not.
Is she a real person?
As far as I know,
Ghost?
she seemed pretty real. But her body went missing from the morgue a couple days after she was pronounced dead. So
I'm gonna go
Okay.
get Kyle, and I step out of the office.
cool.
Okay. So you're all hanging out. Story, you go get Kyle.
Hmm.
Kyle's
Can I
in the room.
also step out of the office?
Yeah, you
For
can
a
come
minute.
with me if you want.
I was not gonna go with you. I was gonna go make bad decisions.
Oh,
You may do whatever you'd like. So
Wait.
Story, you leave to go to see Kyle.
Hmm.
What do you do, Alder?
Yeah, I think Alder is just going to, tell the others, like, okay, like, if we're gonna go or we're all gonna go together, I take it, and, like, spend the night at the same place. Yeah, cool. If we're just text where we're gonna meet, I'm gonna run back to my place really quickly and grab my stuff, and then I'll meet you there. And then I proceed to not do that. I'm gonna go down to the ballroom, where I know that Eileen was.
And is.
And is. Oh, great. Fantastic. I don't even have to look for her.
She's drinking with several cocktail glasses empty and just one in front of her that she is downing
Is there
pretty hard.
anyone else here? Like, is
The
the room
bartender.
is the room back to being open? Like, and
Yeah.
people are allowed to go in there? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's nobody in here right now because it's not.
Okay, just her.
Like, people start to show up around happy hour, so 5-ish.
Makes
It's
sense.
too
Yeah.
early.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alder.
Wasn't expecting you to be here already, actually.
Why not? I'm having lunch, and all there are drinks.
Yeah, I can see that.
Can I get a cosmopolitan, please, for my friend here?
Yeah.
You like Cosmos?
Sure. Alder will try. I don't know that Alder's ever tried one. I don't know. I don't know that Alder is a big drinker, but Alder will try it anyways. You had to go earlier really quickly. And we didn't get to finish our conversation that we were having.
I've been thinking about you since then. I have a question for you.
Of course, yeah.
How much do you appreciate my work in this building? Be honest. Like, do you really find... Be honest about my work. The building, the furniture, my eclectic design sense, what have you.
No, yeah, the building's great. I mean, I don't think that, to be honest, like, I'm necessarily I'm not normally someone who I think, like, appreciates architecture and old buildings, but as I've gotten more into, a lot of haunted buildings tend to be old.
What do you mean haunted?
And so I'm not this building, obviously, but I've done a lot of, like, ghost tours and stuff like that, so I've seen a lot of old haunted buildings. And so I think I've come to appreciate old architecture more than I ever used to, I guess. And yeah, no, I mean, I think that we're in the area, right, where it, like, goes up multiple levels. Like, I think it's really cool how you had this, like, focus on there's so much light in this space, and then if the other floor that you were imagining, had actually been completed, like the full open concept space. I think that's really cool.
Come, I want to show you something. And she walks you across the bar. If you go.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
wait.
do, yeah.
Your drink is here. Let's bring our drinks.
Yeah.
She
Bring our
grabs her-
drinks, of course. Yeah.
A martini, and you grab your Cosmo. Your Cosmo is pink, so it's pretty and cutesy. Look at this, at the woodwork in this chair. Now, to make this kind of wood, you have to wet it and let it soak in, and you have to bend it, and you slowly do this. To make this chair, and she points at it, it took 8 weeks.
Oh my gosh.
Because that's what it takes to do excellent work. Even with, new technologies, you can't make this anymore. They can't make it because it's too expensive and it's too complicated for modern craftspeople. I've seen people come in here and try and do maintenance work that are unqualified. Let me show you some more. And she walks you out of the bar and she goes, the type of wood used here, you see the dark red strips? That is actually redwood strips in between the birch, brought all the way from California. I know. They're beautiful. They're tall. They're also amazing for the right kinds of machine work. And she walks you around to where the office is, not, the hotel office. It's near the front, near the bar. And she walks in and she lifts up the board so you can walk in. Come, I want to show you something. And as you're walking, you go past the office and you see a few people in there working. The manager of the hotel and a few staff people. And she goes over to a door that is made of like wood that is done with little cut-ins, so it is really cut into the wall in a way that makes it very hard to see. I mean, it's not like a door that wasn't there. It is a door. And she opens the door and she says, "This is the most important part of this entire hotel in my mind. This is where the creativity happens." And she walks in. Come, let me
I
show you.
will follow after her going, "Oh, I don't think I've ever seen this part of the hotel before."
I've only shown a couple of people in my entire existence. This is my workshop.
Oh,
And you
wow.
see there's a table and there are architectural plans all over, a pair of red glasses sitting on them, umbrellas in an umbrella holder. And behind it, there's a long workshop where there's lathes and pieces for woodworking, metalworking. There's places for welding. Have you ever welded?
No, I haven't, no.
I tell you what, I'm going to let you come back here, but only if you promise to learn some of the skills required to do great work. I don't want people to not know how to do these things, and I'll teach you over time.
Yeah, yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense. I think,
And
yeah, there's so many details to the hotel that I didn't notice before.
she picks up the glasses and puts them. Oh wait, no, these are for you. And she hands you the glasses.
I will put them on.
And when you put them on, first you look super cool because they're big and red and have like pointy cat eye edges, ends and stuff. But you also see the walls become more like drawn lines rather than physical things. Well, I'm going to go back to my drinks. You can hang out here or you can saunter about the hotel and enjoy what it really looks like from the creative's eye.
Uh,
I
no,
will see you tomorrow as we start our lessons.
oh, really quickly before you go, can I ask, earlier as you were leaving, you said something about Walter? Um, what did you mean by that? You said you were sorry about Walter?
Yeah, Teddy was gonna go and get him. Did Teddy miss?
She must have because he's
Oh,
here.
nice, wonderful. That's good. I'm glad for Walter then. Thank
Yeah.
goodness.
How did you know? Did Teddy talk to you?
Oh no, I spoke with Jamie.
Yeah. Well, then how
Jamie is
did you know about
concerned.
Teddy?
Well, Jamie's concerned about Teddy because Teddy is wants to kill Jamie, and Jamie is a
Okay.
good friend. I will not let Teddy do that to my friends. Teddy is not allowed to kill you either. So as long as you're in this building, you are safe from Teddy. I can tell you that.
Okay. That is good to know. I appreciate that. And I appreciate this, getting to see the hotel the way that you see it. Um,
It's a beautiful work of art, and I need someone to be able to maintain it over time. I can't do all the work myself, and Don is not a, I'd say not a creative soul. Although with words he can be a little poetic.
yeah. Yeah, I've noticed that, yeah.
So I guess there's some creativity even in old Don. And she goes, "We're friends, right?
Yes, yeah,
May I
we
give
are.
you a hug? Because I'm a hugger. We are in Miami after all."
Yeah, sure, yeah.
And she gives you a hug. It's very warm, the embrace. She kisses you on the cheek, which is, the common greeting among Latinos. All right. Well, you can't tell anybody about this, though. I
Oh,
don't want
yeah.
other people wandering into the places that I show you.
Okay.
It's not for everyone, even
Yeah.
your other friends.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go back to drinking.
Okay.
All right.
I will see you tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay.
And then with the glasses on, I'm going to do two things. The first of which is try to walk through the walls.
You walk through the wall.
Okay, cool.
When you walk out through the wall and you look back, the door that you walked into is not there.
Didn't think it would be. And then I'm going to go and get in the elevator with the glasses still on, just because I want to see if Dawn says anything.
You get in the elevator and Don looks at you for a moment and he goes, he sees the glasses. He doesn't smile. And he goes, you know, those who wish to dance with the devil must first learn the rhythm of the flames. And he presses the button for 3. Good luck. And the door's open, and he pulls the gate across. I'll see you around, Alder.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the gate closes, and and the elevator closes.
And I think it's now that, like, being back on the 3rd floor where the offices are, that Alder realizes that they had said they were going to go home, and the others might not even still be in the office anymore, but I don't think that they want to see Dawn, so I think they will walk down the stair. And then get in their car and go back to their apartment in order to just, like,
Okay.
grab a bag of stuff and we'll, like, text the others to be like, whose house did we decide to meet at, and then we'll go there, so that nobody knows any of what I was doing.
All right. So, Tori, you get in and find Kyle sleeping. He's in his underwear, not even blank. Like it's kind of hot, so he's under the window and he's snoring, of course.
I just like
He's
grab
a
his
little
foot
hairy.
and like jostle him a little bit. Kyle.
Oh yeah. I was just taking a cat nap. That makes no sense. A dog nap, I guess. Is that a thing?
God. I don't dogs nap.
You know
yeah.
what? I think I'd make a good dad. I have the joke thing down.
I don't even think that was a joke.
That's true. Yes.
We're getting ready to leave. We got things happening. I feel like you probably should come. Yeah, there's like this thing with a boo hag. Don't really want to like leave you here. It's like a spirit. Oh, look at my finger.
Oh shit!
Like all.
What happened? And he takes your hand and like holds it up.
Yeah.
The fucking boo hag did this?
Yeah, it bit me.
Oh shit! Hold on, let me get my clothes on. And he goes over and he pulls the drawer out so hard it breaks the runners in it, and the wood just busts everywhere. Oh shit!
I'm gonna pretend I did not see that. I am, I'm gonna remain. Just I didn't see that happen.
This is the second time you've seen him all red, but this is not the red of embarrassment.
He's upset. He's angry.
Sorry about the drawer. And he throws his clothes on. Hold on. I'm going to brush my teeth.
Okay.
He brushes his teeth. And you can see him looking in the mirror. And as he is, you see his hair kind of grow a little bit.
Oh, no. God, you just take a breath, okay? I'm all good. I've got this thing called 10-minute recovery. So honestly, I think I'll be okay.
All right. He puts the toothbrush down. Let's go. Let's go deal with this old witch. A hag is a witch, right? Isn't that like an old witch thing?
Yeah.
All right,
pretty
old
much.
Witch. Do they do the apple poison thing? Like whatever. I'm not eating no apples.
No. You'll probably smell her coming though.
Okay.
She was foul.
Let's go.
But just rein it in, okay?
I'm fine. I'm bringing it.
Yeah, she's probably the least of our worries actually.
What?
You remember that redhead from the party?
Yeah.
That one.
Is he messing with you too?
Oh, no, not me. But Sam.
And some of the redness kind of goes down a little bit.
Yeah, it'll be all right.
I
We're
don't like to
figuring
mess
it
with
out.
Sam either, but
You rein it in.
I'm good. I'm
Breaths.
good.
Yeah, we'll be good. It'll be fine. Probably.
Let's go.
And then yeah,
Where are we going?
we'll go meet
Where'd we
back
just
up at the
go?
office and
Oh.
then decide where we're gonna.
And you get to the
We decided to
office.
go to Nova's.
Alder's not there when you get back. Everyone else is there. Sam and Nova and Walter. When Alder left, what did the three of you do for the little bit of time you had before Satori returned?
Kind of just waiting nervously, spinning the staff, like stimming almost, but just like trying not to panic because it's like I have like probably 24 hours right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but there's clarity to your life now.
Yeah,
At least
I
that's what they say.
actually think I might send Mace a text, just in case, to just be like,
Okay.
thank you for being a very good friend to me.
And you get like an "aw." Of course.
Yeah, I'll just wait.
And you are all in here when Satori returns with Kyle. Kyle looks a little fuzzier than normal. Looks a little bit. His jaw's a little clenched.
Hmm.
We doing
Could I have
this?
said that Nova went and grabbed her shit and just came back really quick?
Oh, Sam, actually, crap. Yeah, that's right, because I don't want to just leave my stuff to.
So
Or we
you're
just
all
have our
heading to
stuff
your
in the.
homes?
We don't need, yeah. Just
Yeah,
take
we
these
got our
items.
stuff in the office.
Are we going to Nova's?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can go to my place. Nova like packs up her laptop and puts it away as well.
Perfect. Let's go deal with this shit.
Yeah.
But Alder's not there yet.
Oh yeah, we
Okay.
gotta wait for Alder though.
Did Elder leave?
Yeah, they went to go get some stuff from their place. Which
Oh,
honestly I think they should have went he should have went with someone, but
well, I can text him just to meet us. So you don't have
yeah,
to come back.
for sure.
Yeah. I'll just be like, we're going to Nova's. Insert address.
Yeah, Alder will be like, cool, I'll meet you there.
All right. So by the time you get to Nova's, Alder is pulling up at about the same time. The distance, made it, triangulated the timing pretty well.
Oh good.
You all pull in, and Nova, where are you putting everybody?
Well,
You have like a little studio. We're all just
Oh,
gonna
no.
cram in.
she's got a one bedroom, I think.
Oh, okay. Spacey.
But
Yeah,
also a cool
it's
motorcycle.
yeah.
Oh,
But she had left at the office, unfortunately, because she rode with everyone in the
Yeah.
sedan.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's the living room is fairly spacious. It's like an open concept with like a cool accent brick wall.
Mm.
There's large windows. There's a lot of sun. Um, the theme is like very eclectic, kind of like witchy vibes. It's very strange. Just like astrological depictions on the wall. There's crystals here and there. There's also like a lot of like random machinery and tools in one section, where most people have a computer desk. She's got like a work desk set up. And next to it is like several gun lockers.
My kind of gal.
Yeah. But she's like, come in, make yourselves at home.
Got a key for this? Just want to check out, see what you have. My God.
Yeah, shit. She like takes her keyring and tosses it to you.
Yeah, I catch it because I'm so cool. And then I go over there and I open it and I just start like very gently going through stuff and looking at scopes and fiddling. Like
Got a
a
lot-
kid in a candy store.
Got a lot of parts for guns, hunting rifles, lots of ammo, and like I don't know if they're legal in Florida, but like a semi-automatic. Um,
Everything's
I feel like there
legal in
would be.
Florida.
Honestly, it's
Okay.
Florida.
cool. I think she's got an AR-15 as well.
Legal in Florida.
Cool.
I think it's legal in Montana too.
Well,
Sam, that is
they
the most guns you've
are.
ever seen.
Well, they're leaning over and looking at all of the guns. I will kind of lean over to Walter, trying to be relatively quiet. Just, hey, you didn't like see or run into Teddy or anything on your way to like get your new phone and when you were stopping by your house? Because apparently
Uh,
she's after you.
what do you mean?
Teddy is like has you, I think, is like her next target.
Why?
I don't know. It's kind of like I think you missed this when you were gone. But I told the others that um Eileen showed up again. She's not trapped on the floor where she's supposed to be, and she said that the building's not really a building, but she also said that like it's kind of hearsay. I think apparently Jamie, who's someone who Nova interacted with at the FBI, told Eileen that Teddy is going after you next. So I'm not sure how accurate that information is. But
Okay, question. Is there anything else left that you didn't tell me?
honestly, I
Who the
cannot
fuck is
be
Jamie?
100% sure. It's hard to keep track of what you've been around for. Sometimes you're just kind of like there but quiet. And you just kind of
But
like
please,
overhear stuff.
you and Sam are the brain team of the group. You do all the records and stuff. You track everything. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to here. I've got it written down. Like you could just look at the list. We've got
That's true.
Teddy, Red Room, Sam's Problem. I have Jamie is on here. It says Jamie FBI.
Think-
It's at the very bottom because I don't know what we're gonna do with it yet.
I think Werewolf Problem is also on there, and you've probably put Kyle in parentheses.
Yeah, that is
Werewolf
exactly.
problem?
It says no. It
What the
specifically. You can't read it, but it says Satori Werewolf Problem parentheses Kyle and then 3 weeks. That's what it says.
It's
What?
not 3 weeks now. It's 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Let
that's
Oh.
true. The 3 is crossed off and this is 2. I can do that right now. I've got my colored pencils.
It's a little less than 2 weeks, but close.
I want to believe that Canon Alder just pulls out a pack of colored pencils
Of
to
Yeah.
update their.
And it's like, wait, that should be 2 weeks, not 3. Hang on. I haven't updated it, sorry. Although I did add Nova's sister on here, so I think that's all of our problems. Sorry. But you haven't seen Teddy, she hasn't come after you. I mean, because that's like the very top of the list is to Teddy. Like that's the urgent. I mean, Sam's thing is the most urgent, but Teddy wants to kill all of us, so it's maybe one of the more important. And if you're her next target, then I don't know what we do about that. To be honest, it just
Forget about it for a little while. We have a friend in, Countdown right now. We have to solve this issue, and we have to find a way. I mean, I think we can stop this guy somehow, but that could be only temporary if I could understand correctly.
yeah. I mean, I'm just worried that, like, while we're trying to solve this, if Teddy shows up, if she's actively after you, that could make things worse. I think we just need to be prepared for anything, I guess, which is weird because I'm not sure how we prepare for any of these things. Lots of salt.
Yeah, salt seems to be the one like assured thing.
I've already started like making a bucket for like salt water to like wipe on the walls and like start lining some of the edges of like the doorways and stuff like that with salt.
Yeah, the
Somebody
window
can
stuff.
get, the paint ready. Sorry, we're gonna paint part of your house.
No, it's cool. It's a condo, I think. So,
Yeah, it's a condo.
Hopefully
uh,
they don't mind.
The
I
HOA is gonna
if
be
they,
so mad.
I mean, if they care, I'll just like give them some nice wine and tell them I'll paint it later. It's fine.
Anyways,
I promise.
do whatever you want. I need some fresh air. I'll just go out. I'll be right back.
All
Sure.
right.
Be careful if Teddy's after you. Don't go
If-
too far.
If Teddy was after me, she could find me before I could reach the office, or she could find us while we're leaving the office.
That's true, yeah.
That
Well,
means
that's not
if she
very
kn-
reassuring.
if she knows that I'm here, that means she knows that everyone's here.
So I should probably come out with you.
I can go with them
Okay.
if you want to continue setting up.
Yeah. I'll continue setting up. We'll go in pairs of
Okay.
two at least now.
Walter goes out, brings out a cigar, not a cigarette. Brings out a cigar, and lights up and checks the surroundings for a while.
Okay. Nova, when Walter lights up that cigar, you see. I mean, obviously Walter's been acting a little weird, but that cigar, you see like a deep enjoyment of just that first deep intake of smoke. That you know that he's smoked before. It's not been like anything that was amazing. He enjoyed it, but you've seen people who are in like, oh my god, that's so good, like mode, and that's what you see in his face. Sam, what are you doing in the apartment? All those guns have to be making you very uncomfortable.
Sort of, but Sam has seen Satori with a gun at the very least, so he's assured that like one person out of all of us knows how to use them and knows some gun safety probably.
Okay.
But he's still nervous about everything else. Like, is this going to work? Or has he just put all of his coworkers in danger for nothing? I guess if possible, I'm helping put up the paint in places,
Okay.
like the threshold. Um,
So what's this like fidget spinner for? Do we like put it in the center of the room and just like let it rip?
Blue hags have very short attention spans.
Oh.
So
I see.
maybe it would work as a distraction, which was also why I said maracas, because I feel like you just shake them. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense. She was
So
yeah. Definitely a little icky.
yeah, he's kind of gross.
I think my finger will heal like just fine though. It already is like
I still think you should at least
get
do
it like a
something
tetanus
about
shot
the-
or something.
Yeah.
I think it'll be fine. I poured a bunch of hydrogen peroxide on it.
Oh, okay, then that'll be fine. That usually does
Yeah.
the
Did
does
a
the
little
trick.
sizzling. Doesn't even hurt.
Nova, when you go out, Walter's out there, and Walter, what are you doing after you light up your cigar? Are you doing anything after that?
Probably watching the view for a while. turning back to Noah to see if she will say anything.
I think she's just kind of like also enjoying the air and keeping an eye out, just letting him have his space.
Um, I think I have to go get something. I'll be right back, like maybe in 20 minutes or something.
I don't know if that's a good idea for you to go off on your own, no offense, but I don't think anyone should go on their own anywhere at this moment.
If you want to come with me, that's your call, but I have to go right now
Yeah, sure.
before
I'll
it's
come.
too late.
Now that's the Walter you
Okay.
know.
Yeah, that's familiar. Yeah, sure, I'll take along.
All right.
I
So where are you
send
gonna
off a
go?
text to the group.
Like military surplus or something.
Yeah, maybe
Gotcha.
something, or hunting supplies or something like that.
Okay. There's not one on Miami Beach, but there are pawn shops where you might be able to find that.
Okay, sounds cheaper.
It is cheaper. Yeah, you find a pawn shop, and no, you follow them into the pawn shop.
Okay, so I'll just get in and I will start to check on the items covering the store. I believe like they're. I think they're everywhere, right?
There are knives, not necessarily daggers, but there are knives that are, like military knives or hunting knives, things like that. Yes.
Okay, I'm not looking for something like a switchblade.
No, I know.
I'm looking
A real
for
knife.
combat knife kind of
Yeah.
stuff. So okay, I'll just take one and pay for it.
Okay. It's $30. So it needs to be sharpened.
Here you go.
Sharpened, but yeah. You need a whetstone for that? It's not. It's pretty.
Okay.
No, and he gets one out from underneath the counter. It's 35 with the stone.
Okay, here we go.
All right. You get the knife and the whetstone. No, if you see him pick up, he basically gets a hunting knife or a military knife, a knife that can be used as a weapon, even.
Oh, cool.
A decently long blade, good cutting edge, just needs to be sharpened.
Awesome. I didn't realize you hunted, Walter. It's a good choice.
I hope so.
That was not reassuring.
Just like, oh boy. Cool.
Okay, we can go back.
So Tori,
Awesome.
when you are like painting and everything, and you look out and you don't see Walter or Nova.
I check my phone just in case.
I did send them a text.
Yeah. They went somewhere.
Looks like
Walter
Nova
needed
and
to get
Walter
something up. Walter needed to pick something up.
went on a little grocery errand. He's been acting
Okay.
weird, huh?
Yeah, it's kind of creeping me out a little bit.
Yeah, I'm like, all for optimism and stuff like that, being a part of a team. But it also seems very defensive.
It's also, I've never seen him that excited the whole
Yeah,
time
I
we've
don't
worked together. I've never seen that. I'm so concerned. Is he like manic or something?
I don't
I
know, maybe. I mean, one of the last text messages I got from Nova was like, "Hey, Walter's acting really weird." He said he heard chanting and he's like out on the front lawn, like the lawn is burning away. I don't know. I think something weird is happening with Walter.
I mean,
Yeah.
like if I feel like we've kind of like ignored the Walter maybe possessed thing for a while.
I'm sorry,
You
what?
think that's what happened?
Well, no, like we did go over this like when I got back from Boston. I feel like no one believed me is the problem when I said that like when I was trying to sense ghosts around him and I talked to Lilith and I think that she's possessing him. No one took that
Okay.
seriously enough. And
Because
I
like
think
Lilith's a
now
thing from
maybe
the Bible. It feels like a horror movie thing. That doesn't sound real.
okay, I just because it doesn't sound real to you, nothing sounds real to you, Sam. But like now we're painting a house blue because you're being chased by something that's definitely out of myth and stories. So
Well, if he's
maybe we
possessed,
should consider Walter's possessed.
All right, Walter's
okay, I need to
possessed.
set up a few
Add it to the
extra
list.
things. I'm gonna start like
Ever-growing list.
I mean, I think
setting
it's
extra stuff
related
up.
to like all the fire cult stuff because that is on the list for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
Um,
Yeah, God.
I
right.
think it's all
Reassuring.
part of that. And the like, are we gonna like? I feel like we've set a lot of this aside because there's just so many things, but definitely that needs to be next. Because like, are we gonna go to Spain? Like, I realized that the other tape that I found that was also whole, which is another weird thing that we keep finding undamaged tapes that all relate to each other.
Mhm.
Well, you do find other tapes that haven't mattered. I'll just say they
Okay.
were.
Okay.
I don't want to say these are the only things you find. These are the only things you find that seem to have some kind
That are
of
connected to each other.
that matter to anything right now.
Yeah. We've gotten lucky that none of these ones have been damaged. And it was like about a volcano in Spain, which then got me thinking, and I will pull out the rock that I always carry with me and make the same face because it tastes bad.
Yeah.
Um,
You
I
see that face, Satori, and say,
Yeah.
It's like,
I think for a while I thought that my like taste smell thing was related specifically to ghosts, but now Satori, after what happened with Mel, I think it's just
Yeah.
related to lots of supernatural things. So I'd kind of thought that the stone was related to Maggie, but now I'm wondering if the stone is from the volcano because it tastes
That
like
would make-
ash.
Yeah, that would make more sense.
Yeah, and if she left it there because she knew something about the case. So that's not a problem we can deal with right now.
Yeah.
But
Well, hopefully Walter is not possessed. I didn't bring my depossession supplies, so I'm gonna have to make do with the salt and like the anointing oil that I have on hand and hope that whatever's happening to Walter is
I mean, I could try and talk to her again. I recognize that that's a very dumb idea, but like I could try and see if I could connect with whatever she is, because
I
I
don't
did it
know.
once already. That's fine. You can. I don't want to say that like you can't die doing that, because she did like she touched me and like burned my clothes. And
I
that it was like real.
yeah, I wouldn't want us to be in a seance and then have things happen
Yeah.
during.
Yeah.
So we are gonna have to figure out one step at a time.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely figure out stuff. I mean, Sam, how do you have like a countdown like to the were you given like an exact time at which you're gonna be visited by this thing?
My best guess is if we're doing time, it might have been either the time he specifically said those things to me or 3 a.m. because that's like the witching hour or something. I don't know.
Okay.
So we see what
Um,
happens with that and then throw a bunch of salt at Walter?
Yeah.
Sure.
Would I know different methods of I guess exorcism or like things to know for sure if
You don't know how to do
Walter
an
is
exorcism.
possessed.
That's
Yeah,
I don't
that's a
think
little
you're quite
bit
religious enough to do that kind of thing.
no. But I guess a spiritual equivalent of removing an attachment.
I have a question. Is Kyle just sitting there listening to
Oh,
us
right,
talk
yes.
about all of that?
Yeah,
He's here
probably.
too.
Kyle's in the kitchen eating.
Okay.
He found something.
He's emptying cabinets for food. Cans of stuff. Yeah, whatever.
He's just opening beans and
Yeah, beans, spam, whatever you have. Then you.
So I
you-
probably-
you hear some sizzling from the kitchen, like cooking is happening.
sounds about right.
And you.
I did
and the
say make
door
yourself at
opens.
home.
And the door opens, and Walter and Nova come in.
Hey, how'd it go?
I think it was productive.
Nice, nice. We're pretty much done setting up.
Oh, dope.
I'm not gonna test that right now.
Do we need to paint anything else? Anything I can help with?
This is
Or
Oh,
any paint
Kyle
left?
started cooking, so
That's cool.
what'd you say, Walter?
Any paint left?
Is there any paint
Yeah.
left?
Yeah.
okay.
Great,
Yeah.
great.
Oh, yeah, and when I stopped by my place, I did grab enough fidget spinners that we can all have one because I wasn't entirely sure what like they would be used for.
That's completely fine. It'll
Behind
work.
the scenes, Alder needed a reason for like why they went to their place and what they
Oh,
needed.
right,
So
yeah.
it was I'm gonna grab a bunch of fidget spinners.
What does
yeah.
mine look like?
Ooh. Well, you can pick. I think there's Alder just kind of like holds them out,
Mhm.
and there's all different like colors, shapes, and sizes. So take your pick.
If I find one with like skulls on it, I would do that one.
Sam's gonna take one with lights. Partly because it'd be distracting, partly because also I think he likes the lights coming off as they spin. Oh, also he's gonna grab some of the extra paint and just put it on all over himself. Just like put little handprints of paint blue on his shirt and his pants.
I think
The
Nova's
streak.
gonna take a knife and one of her knives and dip the tip into the paint blue. Just see if it does anything when the time comes, you know? She doesn't know what she's doing here.
Oh yeah, should we like
And-
have weapons?
Actually,
I have
Walter
pepper
is
spray.
doing the same.
Walter
good
pulls
idea.
out a pretty big like hunting knife.
Yeah, but before dipping it, he's just sharpening the blade a little for a while.
Satori is not
That-
sharpening it right.
Do you do you want some help with that? You're kind of going the wrong direction on the whetstone. It's the other way.
Okay, like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, that looks a little bit better. You might want some water also. It's a wet stone, so
Okay.
just put
You
some
learned
like
something.
a little bit of water on there. Nice knife though.
Thanks.
So he spends a little time sharpening it.
And
I've,
then dip it.
I've got some extra hunting knives and obviously a closet full of guns if anyone wants anything.
I think I'm good.
Fair.
Do you have stuff to like outfit guns? I noticed you have like a little work table?
Yeah, I've got like extended mags and I think a silencer. I can't remember if I got that or not.
Do you have any like chisel tools?
A
Like
silencer's
small
not
work
legal
tools?
in Florida.
Oh,
Just so you know.
Interesting.
Then no.
Interesting.
Oh wait, would she have gotten? No, she would have had to return it. I do have some chisel stuff. I have a bunch of tools, and she like opens some drawers at their work desk and like takes a look.
Okay. I'm gonna take my bullets out of my gun, and I'm gonna try and carve some symbols, some sigils into the bullets to see if it like does anything cool. I'm gonna
with a hammer and
specifically,
chisel.
yeah, just like very gently like carve the outside capsule. I do have gunsmithing. I don't
Okay.
know if that's
Give me a gunsmithing roll.
okay.
Yeah, this would definitely be under gunsmithing.
I got a 15 and I am trained.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to do it. You're able to pretty cleanly carve whatever you need into it.
Cool.
What are you trying to put in them?
I'm gonna try and remember the sigil that I dreamt about that has some aspects of the fire sigil that I had seen before.
Okay. And you sit back and kind of reminisce, trying to remember the dream.
Mm-hmm.
And you remember the shape and the form. You remember the dream that you had. And you're like, okay. And when you open your eyes, outside the window, you see this thing that looks like a person with no skin, just standing outside the window.
Does anybody else see that?
Do we see it?
No one else sees it.
He would.
I look at the window.
I just like keep eye contact, watching it.
What do you see,
And
Satori?
it lifts its arm and it just sort of peels, like no skin, just like a fake skin, like, and then points at you.
No, I'm good. Thanks.
And then it leaves.
Should we
And
be
then
getting ready?
Yeah.
You all see
Okay.
Satori sort of eyes closed, start tossing in like a moment of sleep.
Satori?
I'm
She
Sorry?
wakes up.
Yeah.
Okay.
What? Huh?
You were
Maybe you should have some rest.
sleepwalking.
Maybe something's wrong with you right now.
Shut the fuck up, Walter.
Before anything
Listen,
else
we're
happens,
all
I'm
under
going to
a lot of stress. Okay.
Walter, whatever is being cooked smells so damn good.
Walter quietly walks into the kitchen.
Hey,
I'm going to
Walter.
grab a knife. I just need to state that before anything else
Okay.
bad happens.
I am
Last
also
time we got
holding
into
the staff.
Last time we got into combat, I had nothing on me. I had no weapons. I'm grabbing a knife.
Do you want
That
like a
is all-
large one or like a small one?
Whatever. I think, like, as all this is going on, I will look to Nova and just, like, Alder doesn't know. Alder doesn't use knives or guns. Just, like, whatever you think would be easiest for me to hurt someone with, in case.
At the end.
Maybe
Yeah.
we can go to a gang fight after this.
What?
That actually could be fun, yeah.
Knives.
I'm gonna go no for that one, but thanks for the
I'm
suggestion.
not. Also,
Go get
I want-
scrappy.
That
I
was
do want to
a
try something.
joke.
Okay.
Please. That was
Because
a
I
joke.
remember with Satori touching the staff, there was that like space that was made between me
Yeah.
and her. I'm gonna try and just poke Walter with the staff.
You go in the kitchen.
Yeah, just poke him and just be like, "Hey," but just also poke him with the staff.
Okay. So you go in the kitchen, and Walter, you are over this dish that's being made. It smells good. It doesn't look like something you haven't seen before. Kyle's like, you like sloppy joes, right? And you're like, oh man, that smells good. You've never had a sloppy joe.
What is this?
I'm making a sloppy joe. She had some hamburger buns, so I grabbed those, and there was some meat and some onions and stuff. So yeah, I'm just making us something to eat. We got to eat, right? You like the smell of it? And you feel something press against you, and Sam, you are thrown across the room, holding onto the staff, and there's a space between you and Walter that looks like it's really distant. Alder, you see Sam slide back into the room, and Walter slides so far away that it's almost like they're outside the building, but they're in a space that is like the room extended to fit. And Walter, you feel this weird thing. Can you make me a roll? Tell me what you rolled when you're done.
I have a 3.
Okay. And with this, you could use. I think the only one. Yeah, your stress would affect it. Would affect your roll a 3. So, okay. So.
If that's the case,
Yeah.
You can reroll. Don't forget if you have XP left over. I don't remember how much, but I know that's a thing.
Yeah. All right. I just texted you something in chat.
Oh no. I feel so bad. I hope I didn't.
It's no big deal.
Hey, things were going to start going wrong one way or another, so...
True.
Nothing's going wrong. Staff worked exactly like it's supposed to. It went right.
okay. Probably Walter makes some sort of weird noise like
And then the space
Oh.
slowly collapses back to where it was. But it takes a little time for it to do it. And you hear that weird grunty sound. And then he shakes his head and
You okay,
Well,
Walter?
what-
Sorry about that.
you probably see that Walter is pretty angry right now and says, "What the hell was that?"
Staff. It does that to people. It did it to Satori, but I didn't think it would do it that badly to you. Sorry about that.
And suddenly, probably Walter will walk onto Sam a little and says, "Look, we all gathered here to save your ass, and you're playing with us?
My bad.
Is this a joke?"
I
No.
get up and I stand between them. Hey, we need to.
I'm
we need
sorry.
to cool down. All right, we're supposed to be working together.
If I remember, someone just told that we all stressed out, so
Yeah,
I'll just
we are.
go.
But we
I'm
still need
just
to
gonna
work
go in
together.
a corner and
yeah, that
sit.
included me.
And you
Yes.
and you hear a pot being banged with a wooden spoon. Sloppy Joes are up.
Oh, whatever. He goes back to kitchen.
Kyle, you're the real hero here. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, holy shit.
There are buns out. He toasted them in the oven, chopped up some onions and tomatoes, and sloppy joes are basically ground beef and spices to make them tasty. And he says, "All right, dig in. I made a lot, so we can eat well." Walter grabs 3 or 4, not starting with 1.
I definitely grab like 2.
Same.
Same.
Thanks for cooking, Kyle.
Thank you.
No worries, I'm starving. Kyle
These are
also took 3 or
delicious.
4. Man after my own heart. I love a good eat. And he sits down at the table. So
I
what do we do now?
stand. I'm
Wait
just
around.
like,
Okay.
You
You know, I
pretty
did,
good.
the one thing I did learn to do in all this time away was I did learn to cook. But I mean, I can cook on a campfire
Good.
or on a stove.
Yeah, I know ramen pretty well. That's my extent, pretty much.
You'd some people would say that this is the kind of thing that makes you a good catch. I think, right? And he takes a bite. How
I
do you
just
like
give a
it? He looks
light-
at Alder. How do you like it?
I could give a light pat to Kyle.
Good, yeah. Thanks for doing this.
None of you are vegetarian, right? Because this is not vegetarian.
God
Just want to
no.
make sure. Okay. Didn't want to make somebody eat something they can't eat.
Yeah, the boo hag isn't vegetarian, and I just go with my little chop. Little
Super
stab
vegetarian.
finger.
So Walter, what the hell was that when you got touched with the staff?
No. I don't know.
It was weird, right? Like you all saw it, right? He moved away
Yeah.
from everyone, right? Like it wasn't just me, right?
No,
Oh,
definitely
it
Yeah,
not.
that's
happened,
interesting.
happened to me too.
Yeah. When Satori tried taking it, it just pushed her away. I guess I'm the only one who can hold it, which is an advantage.
Yeah,
But it could also
Yes.
mean
Well, he didn't
I'll
try
have
to
to
hold
be.
it.
No,
No,
I
you're
did
not-
knocked into him.
Can anyone give me some the blink?
Oh shoot!
Um,
You got something to drink, Nova?
Yeah, here. She gets up and she goes and gets. Do you want water or something else? I got like juices, teas.
Do you have beer?
Water is fine.
I think I got beer. Yeah.
something cold would be nice.
Yeah.
Thanks.
She brings out like a bunch of beer and some water in a
Okay.
pitcher, glasses.
Nice and cold too.
Mhm.
Slides one over to Walter and whoever wants one, and then whatever else for everyone else.
Walter, that would. Yeah.
Walter's sweating a lot while he eats. I mean, there's a little bit of spice to it, so maybe that's probably what it is.
like Alder just like glances at Satori and Sam, and then back at Walder. There's a
Sam
little
shrugs.
bit of a like, I told you so. I think thing going on for Alder right now. Just like, guys.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just gonna eat and wait,
Yeah,
I guess.
I think that's where we're at right now.
What are we gonna do while we wait? You have like Netflix or something?
Yeah, I think I
Books?
got
I got
shitloads
some
of
books.
Board games.
Board
I
games?
got-
Oh my god.
I'm a criminal in Monopoly.
I got lots of Monopoly. I got like the credit card one, which is honestly kind of shitty, but I got the regular one too.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
They got credit cards in
Monopolize the shit
Monopoly
out of
now?
this table.
Yeah, what the hell?
Okay.
They do. It's awful. I hate it.
You have to like
Strange.
maintain good credit.
Yeah.
So it's a board
All
game
right.
night.
Sound like a game. Like that just sounds like
Sounds
Life.
sad.
Yeah.
life. Yeah.
Yeah, let's board game it up.
Cool. Doesn't like
I mean,
accept the
anybody who
Monopoly.
wants to. If someone doesn't want to, they don't have to. You know,
Please don't
Walter,
tempt me in.
you don't
No.
like
You
board
want to play
games?
Monopoly? Come on.
Sorry, I don't have time for games. I have to read stuff.
Okay. You're a
Cool.
loss.
All
Weren't
right.
you all?
Nothing
Do you want to
beats
hang out?
the joy and satisfaction of board games. That's a lie. It's just
Good.
the joy of winning.
The
You
good
know
team
what?
bonding exercise.
You know,
Yeah.
there are games for people who like to read. Do you have Scrabble?
I think I've got like she doesn't like checks out her board game collection. I've got Cards Against Humanity.
Uh,
Reading
What's
the man.
that?
It's an awful game for awful people, and it's really funny.
Walter,
Okay.
you'd love this game.
I've got Yahtzee, and I think I've got like Pictionary.
Mm.
That's about it.
I could do Scrabble.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
you said
Scrabble?
board games, and you started having board game night, and Sam, you see the clock ticking away very slowly for you at a normal speed for everybody else, and it rolls past midnight. You're all playing board games, and some people are getting tired and falling off, but others are still playing. And Walter, I'm sure at some point stops and reads or whatever. Sam probably too, because they like to read a lot. And it goes to 1 o'clock, and it's 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and the door starts shaking.
I grab onto the.
And get up.
Walter hides the blades behind him.
I get up as well and kind of position myself
Mhm.
next to Sam, I think.
Okay. And I'm just gonna hold the staff
Sam, I know you're in there. I don't like this color. What the hell what are you trying to do? You know, if it's not me, it's going to be worse. Satori, you in there? That finger was so tasty. That
You're
blue
really
taste.
gross.
Come on.
You should probably just leave.
Why don't you come on out and let's
No,
discuss this.
no. Go home. You're not allowed to be here.
You don't want me to leave. Because if
Yeah.
I leave, it only gets worse.
Perfect.
You know what? I'm going to let all of you live. All you got to do is send Sam out. That's it.
No. We're not into negotiating.
Why don't you throw out the window the thing you want, and I'll let all of you live. No worries. I won't even come back. Just toss it out the window. It's very simple.
No, can do.
What about you, Alder? I know you're in there. And you start smelling the and tasting the
I'm gonna
things
ask
that
you,
you just
yeah.
like.
I really wish that was more helpful because, like, it could be like a detection, but we already know that there's something there, and now I'm getting it. Great. Yeah, no, go away. Please. That's really bad.
It takes two to tango. I saw you tango. You like dancing. Would you like to? We could dance some. We can have fun. We don't have to have violence tonight. We can have joy. I would rather
Go-
not kill any of you tonight.
Go tell Eco to come here himself.
You don't want Eco to come here himself.
We don't want anyone, actually.
Yeah.
Your paint will have no effect on Eco. I can tell you that much.
I understand.
What about
Eco
you,
is more
Nova?
corporeal than you. Eco can make your decisions for you. How do you feel about that, having somebody have complete control and power over you?
and a brick flies through the window. Oh,
Well,
look at that.
duck.
I can't come in, but other things can. Oh, that's
we have
interesting.
guns.
Oh, do you? Guns. I'm sure you do. And this woman, naked, walks up to the window and starts looking in. Ooh. What is... Oh, you salted the whole place? That
Yeah.
is foul. That is foul. That...
You're foul. Go. Get on, get.
I have some salt in my pocket. Can I just fling it at her?
Sure.
Yeah.
Ah, and she
It's
backs
free.
away. So you want to do it
Go.
this way. You were warned.
Eco will have to take it over my dead body anyways. Might as well make him fight for it.
It'll be...
Yeah, now we're speaking my language. She like cracks your knuckles.
All right. That's how it's going to be, huh? If any of you survive, maybe we could meet up after, right? I
No,
would
thank you.
enjoy some time with all of you, or any of you.
Just shut up, set your face.
And you see this woman's eyes narrow on Walter. Oh.
And Walter's
That's
eyes are burning with fire and anger.
Walter looks angry, like really angry. And she backs away from the window. All right, and she heads down the stairs.
I guess we should have boarded up the windows.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask
Yeah.
if we should put something over the windows really fast.
Sorry about that, Nova.
Nah, that's cool. Just like thinking. I don't know how much I have put over the windows here.
If you just got some cardboard.
Yeah, I
that'll
probably got
boost
some
yourself.
laying around.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just soak that in salt water for a second and then let it dry and put it up.
Just
Yeah, spurts it down.
that's it.
I mean, do we know how effective the salt water is gonna be against?
Paranormal?
I guess we don't know
Yes.
exactly what's coming next.
No. Can I check one more time through my grandma's stuff and see
Sure.
if she's written anything about eco at all? What would I have to roll for it?
When you go in it, I mean, I don't think you've opened up the bag in a long time, right?
No.
Since maybe ever.
No. I didn't feel comfortable doing that.
Okay.
Felt it could be painful.
Make me an int roll. Do
Oh,
you have
int roll.
anything? Do you have anything related to understanding the occult or anything like that?
I have not really. I mean, I have I'm trained in religion. I don't know if that would count.
I'd give you that because it's
Okay.
your religion,
Okay.
or was
Yeah.
your religion when you were a kid.
Yeah. That's a 17.
So when you open it, there's this odor that is not unpleasant. Alder, you get a smell and taste of maybe flowers and like when you cut wood and you smell the woodiness of it coming out, or the wet of grass that, after a rain, like very pleasant smells, which is
Yeah,
delightful.
not normal. Yeah, I'll take it. That's what, the third time there's ever been something nice?
And inside there are little bags with various dried herbs and naturalistic plant materials, and there are little dolls made out of plant material, wood, and slightly carved but not detailed, wrapped in little burlap clothing, and they have little buttons. And you recall your grandma used to button them into her shirts or her blouses or shirts. And she said that sometimes you gotta guard your heart. So she would always put it high up on there above the heart area. But all you would see was the button sticking through. So it was like inside the clothes.
Oh,
There's a little. If you ever seen those little tiny books that they used to give out at like at churches and stuff with.
oh, like the chick tracts, yeah.
Yes, like that. And in it is her handwriting. And you recognize the writing. And there are warnings to you of what might be coming. And the first one is Eco will be wanting the staff.
Okay, we're already at the point.
He can't. I've carved runes into the staff to make it invisible to him and his servants. His servitors is what she calls them. With it, though, you can move him about out of your way, or anyone that potentially is a danger to your soul. That could potentially do you harm to your soul or your spirit. I'm not sure what the right word is, but you would know the word. But with it, he can pull souls and spirits to him instead. In his hands, he reverses it. So you have to keep it from him, or people you know and love will be his. But without it, he is just a leaf in the wind, waiting to find a place to plant a new seed.
So he's just bluffing?
You don't know. That's what she's saying.
Is there anything else, or is it just that?
It's that. There's not like
Okay.
magic potion words.
Okay.
But there's information.
But this does worry Sam because it moved both Satori and Walter. Like Walter was already acting strange, but Satori, that's concerning. Sam's just gonna put it back in the box, close it, and be like, "Well, I have some good news. He can't really get it, according to what my grandma says.
Yeah.
And I can just use this little guy as a little bit of protection. I hold up like the little doll.
There's
and
dolls.
I'm gonna-
There's multiple dolls, not one.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna actually, pass it to everyone. Does everyone have a button-up shirt?
Yeah, I've got one.
I got
Uh,
flannel.
Okay, put the button of this in your button, or a buttonhole near your chest. It's supposed to protect your heart.
Yeah, word.
Uh,
Clip it
there's definitely something nice, actually, something pleasant. When you opened that, Sam, I could smell like flowers. So there's something about it that set off my senses of it. I think that means it's magical or supernatural, paranormal. I'm not sure what the right word is, but good.
It's
But Sam doesn't
wasn't-
believe that stuff.
actually Sam is starting to like doubt in his own doubt of the supernatural at this point with everything that's happened. He's like,
Valid.
maybe the things he saw growing up were real and not just like some hallucination or drug thing. Maybe he did see those things.
So, is there anything like, I don't know, a ritual, any instructions, anything like that?
No, it's just the staff, and that's it. He can't take it from me while it's with me and while I have it unless I give it to him. And I think that's why he's been sending his minions to try and get me to do that.
Convince you.
But like I said, over my dead body.
But what about others?
What do you mean?
Others' dead body? Like, if you can force someone to do something you hurt the ones that they care of, to make them do the thing, almost like willingly. So that means you have to make a big decision.
I mean, I know I'm making a decision by helping Sam, so I'm already here willingly.
He also did mention he shouldn't have it because it's in his hands. It's dangerous. He'd have the ability to draw all sorts of things towards him. Basically, like it'd give him whatever power he's supposed to have. And I think maybe that's why my grandmother took it in the first place. So I don't want to put you or anyone else in any more danger, but I don't think he can have it. He should have it.
That kind of sounds like our job, right? Like,
Mhm.
I think this is job adjacent.
Yeah.
We get overtime for this? Like, do
I
we get
don't
paid
think
for
so.
being here?
Oh, we
Oh,
got
okay.
it. Come
I
on.
wish.
I'll just say, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Satori
Oh, we
Proba.
can? Alright, sweet. Thank
Yeah.
goodness.
We working.
We're
Yeah.
on the clock right now. This is work.
Literally.
And you hear someone knocking on the door. Not hard, just a gentle, even rap.
I look in the peephole.
Sam's gonna put a line of salt.
And you see
Just
two women out there standing by the door.
Are they the same women that Iko
Yes.
was with?
Yes.
Where is he?
Iko wishes to invite you to a conversation.
I'm sure. If this is a negotiation, he should just leave Sam and everything else alone. This is not a fight worth fighting.
He wishes to talk.
To whom?
Sam and his defenders.
Is he here?
He will be at the convo.
Where is that? Is that in the hotel?
No, it's a convo is a conversation.
oh
Oh. It wasn't a place. He's not coming here.
yeah. Tell Sam just like comes up to the door and says, "Tell Iko to fuck off. I'm not talking to him."
And there's a wind that rolls through the apartment and pushes the cardboard. It rattles a little bit, and wind kind of rolls in, and it makes it very cold in there for a moment. You can't hide forever, and your body will require sustenance. At some point, you will be leaving. It can be willingly to speak, or it can be unwillingly in a bag.
Like, you're
Okay.
going to be in the bag? Because I can negotiate with that.
I will let him know that you are unwilling.
Just tell him to come here himself and we'll talk.
and you hear footsteps going down the stairs.
He seems scared.
Yeah.
Cautious, I think, is a better word for it.
Yeah.
I also don't know how to use this thing exactly.
Any
I mean-
notes on it?
Poke it.
Not many, just that I can use it to. That would be dangerous. I have an idea, but it might be dangerous and risky.
What is it?
What if we let Eco in, like we're having a conversation, and I don't know, use this on him somehow?
Yeah.
I don't know what it would do, but if he can't have it unless I explicitly give it to him,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and it's supposed to protect me. So what would happen if it touched? And it's already pushed Satori, Walter away. What would it do to him?
I don't know.
Yeah, there's only one way to find out.
Yeah.
All right, why don't we take a real quick break? We'll be back in a minute.
Sam told that the staff just pushed Satori and Walter, and he also said that he has no control over it yet. So Walter just says that
He what?
while we still have some time, you can try to use this on me to have some sort of control. Like this kind of stuff should give you some sort of feel when it works, and you can focus on that feel maybe to have a better control over it.
Sure, but you got really, really mad when I like the last time.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say you could try it. You haven't tried it on me or Nova. You could
Okay.
try
Yeah.
on us.
Who wants to go first?
Hit me.
Whoop-bang, whoop-bang.
Okay, I'm gonna point it at Nova and I guess think really, really hard about shifting her a little bit to the left.
Hold on, I gotta look at something on Nova's.
Wow,
Am I about to get an ability?
it's something like Ghostbusters. That you the ghost a little.
Your staff is actually a vacuum.
Oh God, please no.
I'm afraid of no ghosts.
No, but I'm afraid of Sam.
Okay, so what are you gonna try and do with Nova?
I'm gonna try and shift her a little to the left because the things that I can move things around and move people around. So like I'm gonna move her a little to the left.
Yeah, nothing happens.
Okay. I'm gonna tap it on her.
And nothing happens.
Okay, this is increasingly worrying, Sam, for the implications. I'm gonna try it on Alder now, and I'll first tap it on them. Does anything happen?
Hold on, let me open Alder's sheet. I just need to look something up.
Oh,
There's something I don't.
I don't know. I'm not sure you have the most recent version of my sheet, by the way. So if there's something specific you
Oh,
need to
can
know,
you
I
s-
can
Can you send it to me real quick?
send it to you really quickly. Yeah,
You're right, I don't have the
yeah.
newest.
I just updated it.
Oh,
Again, I'm not sure entirely what you're looking for.
I know.
I
I'm
might
not
know.
gonna say either.
I might have an
And I,
inkling.
yeah, I could ask what you're looking for, but I know you won't tell me. So
That's correct. All right, let me open that.
Suspicious.
Okay, so you touch Alder and nothing happens.
Okay. I'm gonna try Satori. Satori, do you consent to me tapping you with my
I mean,
grandmother's?
yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna tap Satori. And
And
does the
in
thing happen?
space, yes, it happens again.
Hey, really don't like the
Ugh.
implications of that.
Why?
Um, don't worry about it, Satori. Um,
Oh, don't tell me that. Usually when
it
you say don't worry about it, I'm supposed to feel less worried.
it
That doesn't.
seems like it only works on people that might be a danger to my soul.
Oh. I don't understand how you would get that conclusion, but
I don't know.
Who could be a risk?
Quite
Can I
believable.
try and move Satori?
Sure.
yeah, swing me
I'm gonna
around.
shift. I'm gonna shift her just a bit. I don't want to start waving. What happens?
Roll me a
We
d20.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
That's a 13.
And Satori doesn't move. Satori stays there.
Okay. Well, at least I know that if he gets too close, I can just punt it in his gut or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, he seems susceptible to bullets enough.
I mean, you can kidney shot him.
And
Yeah.
you hear a crash from downstairs, from below the condo.
I look at
And
the
the
window.
building kind of like moves for a moment.
oh,
And you see a car backing away from the building. And people running out from downstairs scared. And then the car backs into the building fast again.
okay. That's Guess that's one way to kill a person.
People start scrambling from the building, like freaking out, downstairs and upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Now, we call the police for this?
Yep.
I don't think they can get
Yeah.
here fast enough.
Ring.
Hello.
I'm sure people are calling.
Yeah. We should probably get out of here.
I think that's what they want us to do.
Yeah.
True. Okay, you know what? That's a fair point.
We should probably stay.
A car
Yeah.
crash, one or two car crashes isn't going to compromise the foundation of the building right away.
Fair point. Also, I just realized if he's this desperate to get us out, he can't either come in or come near me.
I think he's a little bitch.
Yeah, I'd agree with that sentiment.
I'm just gonna peek out the window and
car
watch.
is pulling out again and get ready to
I
go back.
Can I see them? Can I get a clear line of sight at the window? To
Like
the
who's
car?
driving?
Well, you can see the the roof.
Of the car?
Yeah, you can't see in the window because you're above it too much.
Okay. I'm gonna go over to my gun locker.
Okay.
We're
And I'd
taking
like
tires out?
tires. I was gonna go for the driver, but sure.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know who's driving.
I don't know who's driving either, but they're clearly crashing into
Yeah.
the building. Yeah, I'm gonna pull out my hunting rifle. It's got a scope on it. So I'm gonna take up this position in the window, and I've got this ability called Overwatch. Versus you used a ranged weapon to target like a limited area, such as
Yep.
a doorway, a hallway, or like the eastern sides of a clearing.
Yep, this works.
Yeah, I'd like to take a targeted shot, I guess first at the wheels to like render it unable to drive, I suppose. I spend an intelligence point, right?
Yep.
Okay. This is 17 on the die.
Okay. So you hit the wheel, no problem, and it blows the wheel out, you know.
Perfect. I'm gonna
And-
reload, take aim again. Does it stop?
The car stops. I mean, it could drive if it wanted.
Actually,
Okay.
does Sam recognize the car? Is it like a black car?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, it's them.
Okay. Um,
And the doors open. 3 of them. The 2 women get out. He gets out from the back seat.
I'd like to take aim at his head.
Okay. And he starts walking towards the stairs. They follow up.
I'm just gonna flip him off through the window. I don't know if he sees it or not, but it's just right there.
I'm gonna take a shot, and I'm gonna aim for the shoulder, actually, just to go as a warning.
Okay.
It's a natural 20. I don't know what that means.
That's
So it
your
does extra
shot.
damage. You get
Oh.
you get an extra. You get the benefit of causing another effect besides just taking the damage and getting hit, something like being knocked prone, or you
He
get to
falls down the
determine
stairs.
something.
Can I knock him prone?
Sure. So the shot hits. He is knocked back and falls prone. The women just sort of move a few feet behind and stand and wait, and they're both looking up at the window. And he looks up at the window and he stands up. And he stares at you for a moment.
I give him the finger.
Weapons of the mundane, I see.
Come closer, I yell at the window. And you'll find out some other weapons we have up here.
Sam, are you willing to lose all of your friends for this?
If it means you don't get to hurt people the way you hurt my grandmother, then sure.
So you will forfeit them.
I didn't say that. Actually, Sam wants to try something. And I have no idea if this will work. As long as I have this staff, they're under whatever protection it's given me. I don't know if that would work magically, but Sam just declares that.
Okay. And he puts one foot and his cane. He has a cane that he carries. He starts up the stairs very slowly, cautiously. Takes a step and looks. Takes a step and looks.
I'm gonna fire a warning shot at his feet.
Again, Nova. And he brushes at his shoulder where you hit him. And the clothing heals up over the wound. Those aren't good enough. You could kill my friends here if you were that kind of person. And he takes another step.
Sam's just gonna sit, I guess, and wait because there's not much else. He doesn't know how to use a staff, and
Well,
he doesn't know what's gonna happen next, so he's just gonna sit and wait.
did it look like it damaged him at all, or just like for a fraction of a second?
It looked like it damaged him, but then it healed up.
See, okay.
In fact, it looked like blood came out and everything, and then he just wiped it, and it was cleaned. And he takes another step. And every step is very cautious. He's not running up or rushing up.
I'm gonna keep aim. I'm gonna say, I don't know what you're gonna do to prepare, but he's coming up, and there's not a whole lot I can do to stop him.
Sam, who should I take out first? Which of your friends is least important to you?
I'll stand by the door, ready, gun aimed, with my sigiled bullets in.
Okay.
I'll be taking my position aside the entrance, so I'll try to sneak him out with the dagger.
Okay.
I think you'll find my fists hurt a whole lot more than this gun will.
Sam's just gonna have the staff out, but
He takes
there's
another
not much
step.
else.
Sam, I'm not stopping until I get what is rightfully mine, given to me by the true master. And he takes a step. It is not for
Like I
you.
told the boohag, you'd have to take it over my dead body, so come.
If that's the way it has to be, that's the way it has to be. But it won't be just your dead body. It will be the bodies of your friends first.
Not if I could do something about it.
I think that Alder is going to be the one I'm going to kill first. Are you okay with that, Sam?
Absolutely not.
Another step.
Yeah, Sam is going to defense, like, get up now. It's like, oh shit, and stand in front of Alder. It doesn't know if he'll do anything, but it's just like, no.
I'm gonna.
Sorry.
Go ahead, Walter. Go ahead.
This Walter is like whispering Sam, like, who the fuck is the true master?
I know.
Mm.
Do your books reference it?
Nope.
Okay. I would like to take a shot at his head.
So, Tori, you have a cult, right? Like a lot. You have a cult, I'm sure of that.
No.
You don't? Okay.
No.
I
Walter
have.
does.
Right, but it's not an occult that I think Walter wouldn't know much of, but you might have.
Oh.
Okay. So you're gonna take aim at his head.
Yeah. I'm kind of curious. He says weapons aren't going to do much, but will it do much if it's a headshot? Is what I want to know.
Yeah. And he takes another step.
Oh, I'm rolled it out of the bowl. That's a 16.
It's a hit.
Okay.
It hits, and his head, I mean, it's a high-power rifle, is blown around like a big hole through the middle, and he falters for a minute. He stands for a moment, and then he wipes his hand over his face, and it reforms in the space that was there.
Oh, we're going to have to turn this guy to ash.
Probably.
And he takes another step up, and then another step, and another step.
I put the gun away.
All right, Sam. I'm sorry your friends have to die for you. And he gets to the top, to the platform at the top. You see police lights in the distance. He steps to the door.
Sam's gonna stand right in front of the door and, like, get ready to punt it at him.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm aiming at the door. I'm gonna also choose a charge, so a person in immediate range that will get an asset to speed defense, and I'm gonna choose Walter.
Okay. Interesting choice. And you see the doorknob turn on the inside. and then the door, it opens out. So it starts to open out. Hello, Sam.
I shoot him.
Okay.
I'm gonna slam the cane inside him immediately.
So we get a shot from your gun with the runes on them.
Yes.
Make me a roll.
And I'm also adding, let's see here. Because I got stuff. I'm going to spend 3 speed to do a deadly aim and add 2+ to my damage if I hit.
Okay.
Okay. So I am proficient with guns. I have a 12, and then I have a +1 to ranged attack, so technically 13.
Okay. And you hit.
Okay,
Center of
so
mass.
that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 points of damage base.
And I have a question.
Yep.
Can I follow this action and jump out to this guy to stab him?
What is your speed and what is Sam's speed? Because Sam was going to do something else too.
Yeah, I was gonna push the
Who's faster?
top of the. Let me check the thing real quick. I have
My speed is 13.
mine is 11, so you're gonna be
Yeah,
faster.
You would go a little before Sam.
Okay, I'll
So-
just jump out and with the shot, I will just try to, jump over the guy, maybe knock him in prone, and try to stab.
And when you shoot him, Satori, you see the bullet hit center of mass and blow a hole. And when it does, the hole actually looks like it has an explosion of fire through it. And Walter, you see that? No. I'm going to give Alder and Nova a perception check.
Okay.
Shorts.
14.
4.
Okay. So,
I'm trained in it, but I don't think that's going to do anything.
no, not from a 4. Nova, you see Walter step forward and that like burning fire in front, and you see Walter smile as he comes in to stab. All right, Walter, what are you doing? You're stabbing with the knife?
Yeah, I will jump onto him and try to stab, like try to knock him prone during the process.
Yep.
Come on. This is your time. This is your time.
Let's go, dice.
You can do it.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Natural 20.
90.
Yes.
So you do extra damage and get a benefit. The knife goes deep. I mean, you're not
It had
even used to
blue
this kind
paint
of
on it,
combat.
right?
Yeah, it did. The blue paint. You stab in, and you see his eyes go wide. I mean, they look like they were wide from the shot with the runic bullets, but then this next, and his eyes get huge. What effect do you want him to have other than the damage?
I'm actually thinking about something, but I don't know. I mean, it will be something like if I see that it kind of works, I can try to stab him multiple times or try to, I don't know, give a permanent damage, like trying to cut the flesh out or something like that. Maybe we can say extra damage and with some condition. I don't know.
So that gives the extra damage. That's what happens, is you get the extra damage for something like that. So you end up doing more damage than it normally would have done. And you actually hear him in like and he grabs at you, Walter. Can I get a speed defense from you?
And you
Okay,
gain
so
an asset from me,
You have
Yeah.
an asset. Yep.
which I don't know what that means, but
It means he gets a +3 to his roll.
+3.
Nice.
and I have something defense, but it was my defense. Sorry. Come on. 12
So
and
50.
plus 3, 15.
15.
15. He goes to grab you, and he misses you, and he tries to pull himself up, but your knife is stuck in him, and you can see that he's trying to heal over with his hand, one of his hands, and it's not closing the wound.
I'm looking into his eyes.
He's looking into
With
his
anger.
eyes. Nova,
Mhm.
Walter's eyes are deeply angry, but he's also smiling, and not like a grin, like a joyful smile. Sam,
Oh.
what are you doing? You're just seeing that.
I just saw two things happen at once. So it's just like, all right, I'm gonna actually. Initially, I said I was gonna like push it into him. I'm gonna raise it instead and try and whack his head.
Okay, roll to hit.
Okay, please. That's a 10.
Okay, so he's prone. It's 3, so
Mhm.
it's a 13. He's injured. 16. So you hit. You come down with this. And when you do it, it blows him through the platform. And the platform collapses under him and Walter. Walter, make me a speed defense.
With an asset.
With an asset.
May I choose to not do? Because if he enjoys doing that, probably he will still trying to stab the body for a while.
Yes.
I
Can I-
believe.
Can I try and make a speed check to grab Walter?
You're right there. You're the only one that's close enough. You can try.
Okay. I will
Okay.
do that. I think it's just straight for me. Oof.
You disappeared there for a second.
I rolled an 8. I think I'm going to re-roll it. I'm going to spend my 1
Okay.
XP. That's a natural 20.
Oh, grab his leg as the platform collapses. I am going to say he's going to probably fall some and get scraped up a little, so probably take
Yeah.
a point. But you're able to drag him back, and he keeps the knife in hand, and you pull him back, and as you're doing so, the person, the platform collapses, he falls down with the rubble, and Walter, as you're pulling him in, is laughing a little bit.
Get a hold of yourself, Walter.
Stabbing
Yeah,
and
this
laughing
is-
as he pulled back. And down below, you see him trying to heal up, and it's not working. And the women come over to try and drag him away.
I'm gonna shoot one of the women in the leg.
And I'm gonna try and see once again if I can use the staff to do something to the other woman and just blast her off somewhere.
And it doesn't do anything.
Well, that was worth a shot.
And you can shoot the woman without. I mean, you're skilled enough. You can
Okay.
choose to roll to get extra damage, or you can not, and you can just say you automatically hit.
I don't want to kill him. I just want to stop him
Okay.
from
You
moving,
shoot
so
her-
I'm just
you
gonna
her
shoot
in the
him.
leg. And you hear her scream. And the other one continues trying to drag her under the platform out of harm.
Perfect.
I don't know who's next in initiative. If not,
Alder?
I'll take another shot.
Alder is just like
I think
looking
Alder.
at Satori like I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna be useful here, guys. guys. I'm sorry.
You're doing good, champ.
As long as you're alive, that's really it.
That's the plus.
I
Wait
have
a
a
minute,
knife.
Kyle is here.
Kyle is here.
Okay,
Kyle is
yeah.
here. Oh yeah, Kyle
He's
would
also
have, he
probably,
would
like-
definitely have an initiative. I mean, he had.
Whoops. I
Okay.
forgot about the werewolf.
Were you harmed, Satori? You didn't take any damage. You weren't hurt.
No.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
So he comes up
Oh,
behind
okay.
and starts trying to pull people back. Hey, he's down. He's probably dead.
No, he's definitely not
I
dead.
don't believe that.
I'm gonna go
how
grab
many?
the paint.
Come
Yeah, how
again,
many,
asshole. Come again.
How many sigil bullets do you think I had time to make?
Roll me a
Probably
d6.
like- Okay, that's fair.
Oh boy.
Well, that was my only one.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
of course.
Lucky
It-
shot.
It took a little time to get him right, obviously.
Yeah.
Well, it's
I
better
guess
than nothing.
I'll shoot him again anyway. As somebody is getting the
Well-
paint blue.
She was pulling him under the platform, so to take him.
Oh, I thought it was
out
the
of-
girl that
That was
was.
clever.
The
Okay.
girl was pulling him under the
Oh, I'm gonna
platform.
shoot her
The
too
other
then.
one.
But
Oh, okay.
I thought she was helping the other girl.
Oh, I'll
sorry.
shoot.
No,
I'll
no,
shoot
no.
her in the leg. Yeah, I'll
Okay.
double
Okay.
team. Yeah.
You can both shoot her in the leg. Do you
Yeah.
want to? Do you
And the
want to
other one,
roll,
the other girl.
or do you want to just aim a little bit and get the shot?
I'll aim. Just get the other leg.
You get the shot.
Get the two girls' legs.
So both of them are shot, and they're laying on the rubble,
Mm-hmm.
and he is partially pulled away but still visible and just lying down in the mess downstairs.
How far down is it a drop?
One floor. You're on the
Do you
second floor.
think that I could acrobatics my way down there with the bucket of paint?
Why don't we just flash it on him instead of risking like?
Oh, I'm gonna pour it down his throat. So
Woo!
deal from
You
that.
you could try. You just don't want to land on the rubble because that's definitely
Yeah.
ankle breaking, like an ankle breaking kind of mess.
Okay, that's fair.
So
Um,
I'll give you a roll.
I'm gonna try to get down there.
Okay.
I am trained in it.
Okay.
Okay.
15 on the die.
Oh yeah, that's 21. So
Okay.
yeah, you're able to go down the banister of the stairs, slide over the edge, and come down right near him with the bucket of paint.
Perfect.
And he's looking at you when you come down. That boy ain't gonna be safe with you. And you ain't gonna be safe with him. None of you are gonna be safe.
Keep talking, and I'm gonna crack the lid open wide.
He doesn't quite know what you're doing at first until you bring the paint to.
You open it,
Over.
and he's like,
Yeah.
blue.
I'm gonna force his mouth open, and I'm gonna pour it down his throat.
Give me a strength roll. A
Okay.
might roll.
I would like to, because I have to declare this before I do it. I would like to spend one of my ciphers,
Okay.
Squirm,
Which one?
to ease it by 3 steps.
Oof, okay. So that's a +9 to your roll.
That is 17 on the die.
Oh yeah. You hold his mouth open and keep his head still, and he can't move at all. With a 17 + 9, 26. Yeah. He's going nowhere.
You're like 1 foot on him.
And you start pouring.
Oh yeah, I just pour it down.
Yeah, holding his neck and head still, and
I'll
he
break it if
starts-
I have to, whatever I have to do.
Yeah, he starts choking on it, and you hear like the gurgling sound, trying to get breath, and the blue paint just going in and in and in and filling and rolling over his mouth until his eyes go still.
I don't trust that he's dead.
A little extra stabby stab just in case.
Is there a pulse?
You don't feel a pulse.
Okay.
Is there a way I could get down there just to like whack them again? I don't want to do the. I don't have acrobatics.
You can attempt to jump over the crack in the platform and come down the stairs, or you can go to the other end of the platform, and go down the
You know
stairs.
what? I'll do that because Sam is feeling brave, but not that brave. So
Yeah, I think it's time to evacuate anyway.
Yeah, that
so
too,
I'm
yeah.
like helping everybody out, and we're like making our way down.
And you're holding this down, and Sam shows up. The two girls the women are there, and they look really confused when you get there, Sam. Nova's not paying attention.
I'm gonna point the staff at them. How do they respond?
They respond like they're confused.
Do you know where you are right now?
No, but my leg hurts so much. Where am I? Oh, what the fuck happened?
Guys, I think he is dead.
Yeah, whatever charming it over them, they've weared off.
I'm gonna snap his neck.
Come on this way. I'm gonna
Sam,
turn
you
them
see
around and
Nova.
Yeah.
walk them away.
Is there like are the cops, ambulance, something?
They're about to pull up.
Yeah, I might guide them towards an ambulance and oh god, the cops are gonna ask questions. Oh well.
Oh yeah.
They know us.
Oh yeah.
The body of the man with the red hair starts to get a tint of blue to its skin throughout. And the police start pulling up, guns drawn. The car is banged up into the side of the building, and they see Sam, you, and Nova there. Everyone else upstairs. The two women and the man are lying there.
What do we do?
They come, guns drawn. Hands up, hands up.
Put them behind my head.
That's a Magnus and Stu people. What the hell?
Okay, I'm just gonna start putting my hands down.
Yeah,
After hearing that.
These women need medical attention.
Yeah.
Don't anybody move for the moment, and you see them go talk on the radio, and they're coming in to help the women and see what's going on there, and would they handcuff the women? I think they would.
Why?
Because they don't know. They would rather do that, be safe, than them get shot or hurt.
I guess.
Would they? I don't know about police procedure. Damn it, I wish I knew this. I don't know what
I think they would for safety precautions. They pat them down.
But they should also go to the hospital.
Yeah, no, they probably get
put them in an
handcuffed to a
ambulance.
gurney. Yeah.
Okay, good.
There
I was
you
getting
go, to a
worried.
gurney, perfect. Because there's an ambulance behind them.
Okay.
And they start clearing the zone, and they start coming upstairs and cleaning what's happening. And then about 10, 15 minutes later, I mean, you really don't move much. The Satori, you recognize the Magnus Archives local liaison come with the police chief that has come. And they're talking, and they come over.
What's their name?
Let me look it up.
We hired a new one?
You have two in there,
Oh, okay.
but they're different. They're not the same. I'll have to tell you
Cool.
what the other one is.
While you're looking for it, I'll say, like, in the immediate aftermath of all of this, Alder looks over at Satori and is like, I know we have a lot going on, but I feel like at some point you said, oh, maybe it was Maggie. I think Maggie was going to teach me how to use a gun.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
it
can
was
teach
you.
you.
Someone needs to teach me. I feel like, not that it would have done any good now, but I feel like that's not the last time we're going to get in a situation like that.
I feel like as long as we work
Yeah.
for the Magnus Institute, We're
No,
all
Hey,
in
definitely.
I'm a
situations.
researcher. I'm made for computers.
Hey, and
But
like 2 days ago, I didn't believe in ghosts and magic stuff, and now I have
Hey, look at
a
that.
staff.
It's not the liaison.
Anything's possible.
It's the law enforcement compliance officer, which is Sanjay Alawala, and
Ala. Okay.
yep, and he is with the police officer, and he's pointing out all of you guys, and he says, and he points at the blue guy and is like, no, 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 and the girls, no, 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 they're not with us, and the police come over and start asking you questions, and you go through hours of questioning with them, and they're taking all the notes, and I'm gonna assume that you all know how much to and how much not to say
Yeah.
about things.
We have like a line that we use or something like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
By early in the morning, you're all released. Walter, you had the best time. So good. And you are all able to finish up and feel like you'll be okay now, and nobody, the police didn't keep anybody long or anything. They take in your statements and all that. They're so bad at getting statements, so much less good than you guys.
I'm judging them the whole time.
We should have like a luncheon seminar.
Yeah.
What do you do then? Do you all head home? Do you go
I
back
go
to the
back
office?
to my hotel room.
You go back to the
Think
hotel.
Sam's gonna take his stuff from Nova's and go back to his place and just process the last how many days it's been.
What about you, Alder?
I'm gonna cross off Sam's cult problem off of our list because I think that Sam's cult problem is dead now. So
Something
I crossed
resolved.
that off. Yeah, we did it.
Hey.
And so I crossed something off the list. Um, and then I think that I'm probably going to go back to the office. Like I do want to try and get a couple hours of sleep. Um, Honestly, right now, Alder feels pretty safe at the office. Um, so I think I'm gonna go and try and find that cot that's technically mine, but I don't think I've ever used this entire game. And I'm gonna, when I go back to the office, like I'd taken the glasses off, obviously, and hadn't had them on this whole time.
Yeah,
Um,
assumed.
but when I get back to the office, like when I go inside the hotel, I'm gonna put them back on. And I'm gonna try and see if I can like navigate my way up to the third. Like I want to know and test for a brief second like how powerful this is. Like can I travel from one floor to the next without needing to like take the stairs? Can I like see anything that I've not seen before? Are there secret passages? Are there I think like Alder is tired running on like a weird mix of adrenaline of like I didn't do anything, but we almost died, and just like
Yeah.
wants to like know what I can find, just kind of like meandering my way back up to the third floor in the coolest way possible to get there.
Okay. I'll tell you in a minute. So Tori, what are you doing?
Kyle and I head back to the hotel room, and I'm gonna like try and get some sleep, but I've had these visions lately, so sleep does not come easy.
Yeah. They never really did come easy.
No.
It's just gotten a little worse.
Yeah, I'll probably like wear one of my mom's old necklaces or something that has like the pentagram on it for extra protection, like a little bit superstitious. Maybe I have like a little dream catcher or something like that that I'm like placing out. to just kind of give myself some good vibes.
Nice. And Kyle sets up a chair and next to the window, and 2 chairs across from each other, and puts his feet up on one and a blanket over himself, and just kind of keeps an eye out over through the window. Noah, what are you doing?
I think Nova feels a little numb. She just killed someone. I don't know, they weren't really actually a person, like they weren't human, but like still, that's the first time she's taken a life since the house. So she's a little rattled. And the house was an accident. I think that she's gonna take some time to board up her window.
They don't let you stay. They say the building
don't?
has to be examined for structural damage from the car.
Okay.
You can get your stuff, but make it quick.
Okay, I'm gonna grab my stuff, shove it in the duffel bag, and I guess go back to the hotel. What else can I do? Try to sleep.
Walter, what are you doing?
Probably.
Walter, can you make me a new roll?
Okay. It's 5.
Okay. I texted you something in chat.
Okay.
And your stress levels have elevated by 1. Oh, so actually it would not be that number, it would be 3 more. Okay.
Okay, so probably others hear something like once again when just before we leave, but it was like but he also has some sort of weird face with satisfaction a little bit, and I believe that Kyle understands that kind of look for the best, like releasing your instincts,
Yeah.
kind of look. And he doesn't say anything. He will disappear until the next day.
Okay. And when you get into bed, Satori, he looks at you before you fall asleep, and he goes, "There's something wrong with Walter. Like something like me kind of wrong, I think."
Yeah, I think you're right.
All right. We'll get some sleep.
Okay.
And he closes the curtains most of the way and keeps a little sliver so he can keep a lookout.
I have like 6 stress, so I'm like
Yeah.
trying to do my best here.
Alder, you get to the hotel, and you can't fly up floors. You still have to use stairs. But there are more stairs in places you did not expect them to be. And you can there's more elevators too, but there are extra elevators that I just don't think you knew were there. They're just elevators. But it's sort of it's like walking through a place made of curtains that are clear. You just sort of part the curtain and walk through places. And as you're doing it, people don't even notice you're there, it seems. You exist in this space as your own entity that is like separate from everywhere else. And one thing that catches you is you start to notice flaws in the design, little ones that need to be, like, in your mind you're like, that needs to be fixed. You start, like you made the list before, you start making a list of things that need maintenance work or repair on them. And you don't know what they need, how to do it, but you understand the idea of what needs to be done. And you walk up the stairs and you look around at everything, and it seems like they go to the edge of the building and stop. But when you cross from the 3rd floor to, say, the 4th floor, you feel at some point like you're in 2 places. Like the top half of you and the bottom half of you. Like you don't feel one or the other from the other side. Like, just like there's a plane running through everything that's one molecule thick or something, and it's cutting you off as you walk. But as you pull through it, you feel yourself come together again. And it is a very disconcerting feeling to lose sensation while even controlling your body going up. The other things that you see, there are several hidden places that seem to have no doors or windows, but they're real places. Like, this is a place. On the top floor, above the bar, you don't see the pattern on the stained glass that you saw before. You see runes and word, like language of some kind, written all along them. And you never saw them before. All you saw was the stained glass. And as the sun is, getting hot, you see Dawn come toward you. You may want to get some sleep.
I do. Yeah. And
Those can take
I
you.
know. I know. I'm messing with something dangerous. But
You're part of the team now.
yeah.
I'm sorry. And he turns and he starts walking to the elevator.
Dawn,
Yes.
I don't think there's much you can tell me. I don't know if there's rules around what you're allowed to say, but just you talk about Eileen even still like she's your friend. And I think, the more I do this job, the more I'm realizing that there are plenty of things out there that want to hurt us, that want to hurt me and my friends, and maybe Eileen is one of them, but I still want to try and help her, even though I know you don't think that that's possible.
And he looks around. Eileen hurts most of the ones she loves. It's easier to just be fed on. I'll see you in 50 years, and maybe 100. Welcome to the building. And he turns and starts walking to the elevator.
I'm going to try and make a mental note of the runes that are in the windows, because I want to show them I want to be able to draw them out and show them to Satori and or Walter, and see if they can recognize or know what any of them are, or if I can research it and look into it on my own.
Okay.
And then I will go and try to get some sleep in
Okay.
the cot once I can find it.
You get to the cot, and Very comforting. Do you leave the glasses on or take them off? It's kind of hard to sleep actually with them on because things
Yeah,
look so
I'll
different.
take them off. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll take them off.
Make me a perception check.
Hang on then. 10.
And you go to put your notes down and you look at them and there's nothing written. Like the runes in your notes, there's nothing on the paper. And then you set your glasses aside. And there's a real comfort that you get from just laying in this cot and sleeping in this place. It's like you have a warmth with a comforter over you and a blanket and a sheet and perfect pillows, even though you're just laying in a cot in your clothes. You feel a closeness here that you hadn't felt before. And I think this is where we're going to break. It's 11:20. Yeah, it's a good time. All right. Okay, well, have a good night, everybody. We will see you in a week. Bye, everyone.
Good night.
Bye.
Night.